I gotta fix my hair. Okay. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Senril. Hi, Sammy. Hoy hoy chat first. Oh, I like this map. You should check underwater. Is there really something underwater? I really don't want to check underwater. I really want to like this map, but there's no like music, and that drives me nuts. I want music. Right now I am providing something from YouTube, but hi Trombe, hi Cairo, hi Zvi, hi Ish. Hi. Just need to get that jerk blasting music from their speaker on the beach. Wait, do they have a speaker? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, is there a speaker there? No, you're talking about like IRL, the guy that walks by with the speaker. And before they just want to see you, your outfit that has disappearing in water shader air. Good morning, Yuli. Hi, Cairo. Hi, Farisu. Of course, the lickable day happens when I have chores to do. Yulind, can you dress like this next time we hang out? Yeah, okay. I brought like 3 different outfits to when I visited, but I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna have them ready. And then I just ended up being like casual, comfy pajamas and a t-shirt the whole time. Okay. Do I have anything to set up? I have Yuli for beach day. Can you oil up butt booty naked? Thanks. Yeah, okay. I have the first camera set up. I'll do the second camera later. Holy fuck, real. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh well, let's start. Yesterday. Yesterday was supposed to be Stormblood, and then I derailed that. Teehee. So now, Stormblood isn't happening till like fucking Monday. Ugh. Yuli didn't read the sign on this map that said it's a nude beach. I have a funny nude beach story. I went with my mom to the beach in California. She just took me for a beach day. It was in summer. Hi Zuvi. And we're hanging out at this beach. And there's a lot of people, and we're like, let's just walk along the beach, you know? Like we didn't really bring much stuff. We were kind of just walking around. And we saw, there was a sign leading to another beach. You had to go up a small hill, like hike up. And we're like, okay. And so we hike up it. And we get to the hill, and there's an entire other beach. And we're like, whoa. And it's way less crowded. There's less people there. And it's just a nicer beach overall. And we're like, oh my God. Look at all those tourists back there. They're idiots. They didn't look for the gem. They didn't look for the nice beach. If they just done a little bit more hiking, they would have found this incredible beach right in front of us. Mommy, why is that guy naked? I'm like 8 at the time. And she's like, what? She looks closely. It's a fucking nude beach. And she's like, okay, we're not going to this. But I was like, but Mom, you just said it was the nice beach. And she's like, yeah, no, it's not. It's not the nice beach. We're leaving. Monday, thank you. Thanks, Yulind. Very cool. It's Friday, Lynn. Hi, Smile. Hey, bro. Looks like you have trouble putting on sunscreen. Don't worry, I can help. Yeah? Okay. Hi, Farisu. I don't want to know. Hi, Carl. Zuvi, you can't lead with that. You can't lead with that. You probably wouldn't like her tattoo, but it is very, very cool. But she's not going to show it to you if you don't want to see it. Gah. I've never gotten a tattoo. Freezy, what is this bit? It's just a safety measure. Lying this early in the day. Doing shit with his hand is a pain in the ass. Simply be ambidextrous. Simply use your left hand. Simply have thumbs on your feet, Cairo, and do the monkey feet thing. Don't want to see any split tongues or ice balls as well. I can't write with my left hand, motherfucker. See? Well, that's a skill issue. You didn't develop your skill to write with your left hand. And now look where you are. Now you've got an injured right hand and you're dead in the water. Useless. And it's such a pivotal time before the holidays. Hi, Tomeshi. I mean, I can, but it'll look just like a second grader did it. This is a document my boss is going to look at. I saw the funniest thing, Cairo. It was a story this morning of a guy who was driving and somebody cut him off and honked at him and flipped him off. And he was like, man, this guy's a fucking asshole. But then he turns into a parking lot for like a store that is the same place that this guy went to. And so he's like, this guy that's an asshole, he just watched him go into the store. So what he does is he writes a note and he says, hey, you weren't here, but I had somewhere to be. Sorry I hit your car. Call me at this number. And then he writes an illegible phone number. Like it just looks like scribbling. And he leaves that on the guy's car. And then he just goes back to his own car and, sits back and watches. Hi, Kyle. And, the asshole guy gets back to his car, sees the note. What? Somebody hit my car. And he's looking around the car, looking for all the damage. And there is none, right? Because no one actually hit his car. But he's, like, looking for it. He's like, what? Where'd he hit my car? Oh, damn it. Like, it's such a fun, like, oh, this guy's an asshole. I'm getting back at him for this. Yulind, Pat. Just do it. I mean, I can, but it'll look like a second grader. Cutie, you. Thank you. Hugs, Yulind. No, you can only grind rep. Also, hi, good morning. I only tell lies. I baked cookies today as a gift for my niece and nephews. Hell yeah. How do you turn into a parking lot? Is he like a transformer? You're dead. You're dead. Like, oh, you mean turn like the direction turn. Oh, look, it's my favorite. Wait, Smile, you didn't do that one on purpose? Hi, Jack, Lap. Hi, Zuvi. What do you mean I only grind rep? I'm going to leave that note except for my Risk of Rain 2 build. So here's the thing, Cairo. It's a roguelike, and it's very hard to, like, specify to, like, lock yourself into a build, right? And for the most part, you take what items are given to you, and you can, like, mix and match them, and you have a little bit of control. There is an artifact you can turn on that lets you, it lets you decide which items you get. So if you get a white item, you get to pick any white item. And the game's just fucking busted on that mode. It's way easier. But you get to do, like, really, really weird cheese things. Hi, Global. For example, there is a blue item. Hi, Bits. No command gaming. There is a blue item. Bits, we played Risk of Rain 2 for the first time with Cairo Monday? Then we played again last night. There is a blue equipment item that when you use it, you get 40% to all of your stats. So your damage, your health, your movement speed, just everything is just boosted. People call it drugs. However, after you use this, you go through a withdrawal. All of your stats, it like lasts 20 seconds and all of your stats get like 40% down. And if I remember correctly, you have a chance to like get a permanent 10% stat down. And so it's very much like, oh, you get a strong boost, But you know, it has consequences to use it. No command gaming. It's nice for unlocking achievements and just doing various things and like seeing stupid stuff. But I think the original way is the right way to play. However, Cairo, there's another item called the Gesture of the Drowned. This one makes it so that your equipment goes off automatically but has a lower cooldown. And if you get 4 Gestures of the Drowned, then this Spinal Tonic, the drugs, is essentially up all the time. And you never get that, like, negative stats. You never get those negative permanent increases because you're just on drugs the whole time. And so when you have, like, Artifact of Command, you can do stuff like that. Or you can, here's a fun one that I've done. Every green item you get, Yuli's the only truck I need. Hi, Ganna. Every green item you get Razor Wire, which you take damage. You shoot out spikes at everybody. Every Razor Wire you get increases the range that it goes out as well as damage. So if you get like 30 of those, you're like hitting the entire map. You then get the blue trinket item, equipment item, that lights you on fire and enemies within 10 yards of you for like 15 seconds. So now you're just permanently on fire, which means you're permanently taking damage, which means you're just covering the map with spikes. And if you get enough stuff that like makes it so that you don't take damage from like small hits, so like reinforced armor plates, which reduce damage ticks by like 5 every stack you get, you can just get to a point where you're ticking for fire damage, you're taking no damage, you're just fucking walking around for a stroll, and it's just spikes shooting out at you in every direction, and you're just wiping the map. Is that even the strongest build? Nope. There's like 3 or 4 that are ungodly amounts stronger. I think the one everybody knows is just stacking Will-O-Wisps and the Voodoo Doll. You get that, and it's just like, okay, well, I mean, this is all there is to it. No, my first avatar that isn't a car. Why did it autocorrect cat's a car? Wait, hold on. This is a Haxie avatar? This isn't just a public you thought was cute and felt like running around for a while?
I made this.
It's cute. It's, What made you want to deviate from a cat?
Well, I'm always in bunny suits, so now I'm gonna make a bunny that wears a cat suit.
Do you want me to show you, or do you want to stay off screen? Or show them?
I don't care. I've been trying a few things with it, so...
She's so cute.
Fun. I can bite dynamic bones, it's fun.
Wait a minute. You can bite dynamic bones?
Yeah, with face tracking, if I hold my mouth open for like 1 second and then like bite a dynamic bone, I can hold it in my mouth and like just pull it.
Hang on.
It makes a little bite noise.
Good lord. Yulind being in a nude beach is just an unwrapped candy for what lurks in the deep. Vroom vroom. That second game was not kind to me. Killed a lot, low damage. No command gaming, high global. That screenshot of your rep was insane. I looked at mine and just thought, I'm not truly gaming enough. I have like 227 exalted reps. Moving day is... Moving day is tomorrow, and I'm really anxious. Yulind, distract me, please. We're going to be talking about games a lot today, because we watched trailers yesterday, and we're also going to be going over the Steam Summer Sale. Then why would it be called drugs? There's no downside to drugs. He's addicted, chat. I'm a fan of the Gesture of the Drowned plus Lightning Strike equipment. That is a good one. That is a good one. I personally really like Gesture of the Drowned with rockets. Gesture of the Drowned with the missile launcher, and then you just get as much of the legendary that triples your rockets and increases their damage. That one just feels fun to, you know, our missiles will block out the sun. Imagine not being a cat. Yippee, Benoit, it's a rabbit, very cute, would still pet. Can I pull the ears? Hi, Joe. Also, I want that asset and face tracking, specifically to bite people. Summer Sale. Not having swishy tail is weird and hard to get used to. A menace Summer Sale? Did I say Summer Sale? December Sale. Christmas Sale. He's Southern Hemisphere. I don't know. I was thinking Steam Sale, and summer came out. What are we at? We're at lunges. after we did Risk of Rain, I was on booth for like a fucking hour. It's frustrating because like on Kuronatu, I had what I consider like perfect pajamas. I love that outfit so fucking much. And I just can't find something I like as much on Miltina. There's a few like, oh, this is good, that's good, that's good. There's like 1 or 2 pajama outfits I'm like, this is perfect. Is flat chest supported? God damn it, no it's not. Win glass skin routine with me, Yulind? Never. That's too much effort for me, Frisu. It looks nice, but that's too much effort. I need to do laser hair removal free suit. That's like what I really need to do. Imagine supporting flat chest milk, Tina. Bits. I don't like having tits. Maybe I would IRL. But in VR, I like matching what I have IRL. So this is great. He's thinking summer sale because he's at the beach. Possibly. Yeah, I'm delaying Elfiers until electrolysis now. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing there to support. Well, so, Kyle, what Bits would prefer is that I use Miltina, but with huge Don Hanagaroos, right? And the fucking Sugoi Dekai. I like having them IRL. Yeah? I don't know. I'm flat IRL. I'm flat IRL. There has been not a focus, but like people want me to get toys for like nipple stuff. So we have like the suction things as well as the Gemini, and I'm like, there's nothing there, guys. Guys, there's nothing there. All right, brother. Also, right, not even. I have versions of her that use the normal size. I think you look better without tits. Tits draw attention away from chat, and I love chat too much to want to ignore them. Also, right, save the Sudoi Kai for April 1st. I finally graduated to B-Cup Yulind. No longer an A-Cup flat-chested washing board bitch tits femboy. Happy for you. I'm at the point that if I want to go out and not have it notice, I need to wear a binder. Hell yeah. Gotta develop them. What was the question the other day where it was like, would you develop them? What was the thing they were asking about? It was just the lactation thing. That's what it was. Would you take lactation pills? I was like, I don't know. How cheap is it? And they're like, not cheap. And then it was no. Never restrict the booba. Congratulations, Omega Brain Take. Is this conversation? Yeah. Bits. We did peak with Wolf last night. Mizuki wasn't there. Mizuki was busy, I think. But we did peak with that crew. If you saw what I'm dealing with. We did lunges. What are we at? We're at hamstring stuff. If you took lactation pills, think of all the money you would save on milk. I do not think I would drink my own milk. Come here, Axie. Hi. Oh, my leg is freaking out of it. Okay. Get chalky lactation pills. I'm out here saving for implants next year. About to be that double D cups. Happy Epstein Files Day, you. Hi, Trogdor. Does drinking your own milk count as cannibalism? I don't think so. Sometimes it's okay to sit to read that sentence before you hit enter. I would not think it counts as cannibalism. We are at toe touches. How long for new refilled snacks badges? I don't know. Jack came in and I was like, Jack, did you forget the thing? And he was like, I forgot the thing. Remind me of the thing. And technically, I didn't remind him of the thing, but it's like the last thing in our DMs. So I probably just need to poke him and be like, Psh, Jack, I need new badges. Have you met me? If sucking dick isn't cannibalism, then neither would that. I'm at a point I'm happy with, but I can't exactly be like, smile. Okay, no more itty bitty titty pills. They just going till they want to stop. You're pink, so what does that... You're pink, so does that mean you produce strawberry milk? No. Hi, Alterator. Why, hello, hottie. Well, thank you. In VR, I don't think so. In chat, I am wildly familiar now. Where you get like BC cups. Yeah, BC. Gotta say, the new avatar looks very H? Very palatable. What were you going for there? Very horny? Very hot? Very hentai? I tried to recreate all my faces. They changed a little bit. Stupid giving mobile keyboard. Very hunchback. This is why I'm not playing... What was it? This is why I'm not playing Out of Words and Orbitals with you. Very homunculus. Oh, strawberry flavored lips. Oh, whoa. Yeah, BC. I was talking to my mom about my boobs, and she was like, so you want porn star boobs? When I said I want D cups. It's okay, Yulind, we know you've tried your own products before. Hi, Archangel. Stupid giving mobile keyboard F. Very hunchback. And I must say, very good man. You are looking very hentai today, very helpful. I couldn't do very homunculus, so close, well. Posture bad enough without added weight, making me super top heavy. A homunculus reference is actually insane. We had toe touches? Oh, that means we're at splits. I just need to say, one of the first few things I want to do when I get back to VR is I want to pat the noggin. Okay. You know what's really tragic? I don't even want to stay with this avatar that long. There's already another avatar that I see Trogdor that I'm like, ooh, I want that to be my main avatar. So what's stopping you from us playing games? Huh? The trick is to just have anterior pelvic tilt and be cooked from the get-go. Very Harlequin coded today. When is it releasing? It says they are shooting for mid-December. Finally getting 2.0, Lind? What? Trogdor, what do you think this is? Trogdor with the pick number 3, my lord. Hi, Leo. Tragedy. He's on the avatar high. It's not even that I'm like, oh, all I want to do is switch avatars. I see a new one, I want to buy it. It's just that, like, I really, really like that one. Miltina, I don't really like as much as Kurenatsu. It's just Kurenatsu doesn't get outfits. What? We're there. Lamau. Chat, America scheduled multiple meetings today during a beach day. On top of this, they expect me to teach. I am in full rebellion. I'm shooting my load mid-December into UU. Pixel, I feel like I should give you a warning. Let's dial it back a bit from that, okay? That's like... Let's dial it a bit back from what you just posted. Mid-December was like a week ago. This is my late December now. You know, it hurts to turn my head, bend over, do things. Yeah, it's probably going to for a few days. Then you just need to warm up to it. To be honest, it takes me a while to warm up to a new bass. No. No. Holy fucking shit, my Gboard just suggested correcting the word noggin to the N-word. The actual fuck. Kyle. Everything is on fire Friday. Can I be a teacher if I'm covered in tats? Jesus, tap dancing Christ, Lamo. Estimate, you weren't supposed to read that. Why would I not read it? It was in my chat. It's only IRL. It's still my favorite either way. People say I don't read before I send my messages. Teacher too hot, can't pay attention. Poggers, pull the fire alarm. Hi, Jews. He's being racist. How am I being racist? I feel when I struggle between wanting to be a goth librarian and a tatted up kindergarten teacher. Chat, do you see Yuli half full or half empty? Hang on, hang on. Sammy, oh my god, Sammy. It feels like my build is coming online. I'm level 30 something. I got my second ascendancy. I went shaman and I made it so that I generate rage just passively. And I have up to like 43 or 47 rage or something. And I went and got the skill because it was close. That is, for every point of rage, your minions do more damage now. This thing, oh my god, dude, my wolves, fuck. I need more spirit. I dropped my tame beast and I dropped the scepter thing that had me getting skeletons. And I got the spirit gem that just gives me 4 more wolves. So now I have 11 fucking wolves. I have the fucking wolf pack running around. And these things fucking shred everything. That's good. I went to the demon route with Druid. The demon route? What the fuck is the demon route? I'm completely unfamiliar with this. I just have the wolf wall that just tears everything apart. I don't know if the 4 wolves from the spirit gem can die, because I've never seen them die. If they can't die, I might just light them on fire so that they burn 25% of their health every second. But if they don't die, like fucking hell yeah. I haven't tried it yet though. The 7 wolves, those things can absolutely die, and I'm constantly bringing those things back. But there's a way to turn one of your forms into a demon. No spoils though. I have seen the crocodile. I have seen the crocodile in town a shit ton. I didn't know one of the forms could be a fucking demon. Which one? I don't care about spoilers. I'm not gonna do it. I'm committed to Wolfpack. I want to do the pet build. Yeah, I need the bear form. Wait, can the bear form just turn into everything? Because it's the bear form that turns into the crocodile. What the fuck? Why does bear get all these transformations? Hi, Kimmy. Man, I want a cool transformation for Wolf. I'm excited to see the new one. You're always talking about how much you like it. Why not both? I think my last tattoo unironically excludes me from life for becoming a teacher. Yeah. Neil is not half anything. He is empty right now, but we can fix that. Let's get on with the demon rep. Moko Santa got mad at me yesterday. There's a way to turn one of your forms to a demon. No spoils though. Were you the one who... The bear form. Oh no, my delicious succulent meal is too succulent. Whatever will I do? Yuli went the Gomen furry meme route. God damn it, Kimmy. Can't say I know where that is, but unless it's on your face or something like it, I can probably be covered by clothing. It is a neck tattoo, Kyle. It goes up like all the way to the chin, and it's like a little of the like upper chest. It is like neck wrap though. Can't believe you do that, Trog Boo. Hi, Honey Boo. Neck jaw. The amount of teachers I've seen with tats, no regret, that's fine. I think you could be fine. Ugh. 3, 2, 1. All right. Does it say something obscene or feature something obscene? No, but there's a lot of people that would not hire her for it. It's really just like, it kind of looks like spider webbing, but it's not. It's like ripped cloth wrapping. I want tattoos, but I'm too scared to go alone. I bruised my diaphragm. I've been coughing so much from the flu. That fucking sucks. Somebody asked me when was the last time you got sick, and I was like, I don't remember the last time I got sick. I don't leave the house. All these outfits and you never got the collar and leash. I've been asking for since day one. We're not even talking about my outfits. We're talking about Frisu's tattoo. Fuck you, Trogdor. Let's go tattoo trip. Yuli can't get sick, never leaves the basement. True. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you mean deflecting? You're the one bringing up random stuff. Like, we're talking about Frisu's tattoo right now. And you're like, let me take a shot at Yulind. Fuck you! She's breaking all the watermelons. This wish list seems to be empty. Check back later. What happened to adding headphones, Yuli? Hi, Saris. When it comes to headphones, I just want to talk to somebody about them. I want to be like, hey, does this look like an okay pair? But like, all the headphones that have been suggested are like $170. And I'm like, oh, fuck you. I'm not putting $170 headphones on my wish list. I'm thinking like $30 to $40. This is things that I want to like sleep in and break within a year. I was looking at your neck and it reminded me. Cutie spotted, thank you. With a stick, not her thighs. Hold up, thigh and watermelon, this was not mentioned. That's cat behavior. You'll buy the $10 headphones you get in school. 34 will always be bad though, Sag. Now when are you going to ask for mouse and keyboard advice as well? Oh, I don't need mouse and keyboard advice. I'm smarter than everybody else with that. I'm the one who gives advice, not takes advice. Love the outfit. Thank you, Sarah. Chat, this guy sucks. You know I'll buy him 1,000 headphones if he wanted them, but he still goes for 40. I think $1,000 headphones would be a fucking waste. I didn't move forward there. That was like my controller moving forward. $8, $8. Such a cute fucking femboy. Didn't you have a mouse on throne? I did. And I bought it. Well, Sammy bought it. He would not be able to use those unless you got the ones that... We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This keyboard really loud, Madge? You're not talking about my keyboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is camouflage spelled like that and not like... Okay. Okay, Sammy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. LOL. It's a fucking dad joke if ever I read one, Sammy. 5 more. I'm just a silly bean. Yeah. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta get my dad jokes ready for when my niece comes to visit. Aww. I think I have 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also to prepare for our future. Do you want kids, Sammy? Because I don't. I'm like the person who's like, I do not want to go through having a kid. That is like, my biggest aversions in life is responsibility and obligations. Absolutely the fuck not. And like, that just seems so, the responsibility of having a kid seems so undesirable, and like, what would make me unhappy in life. Dude, I woke up, started folding laundry, looked at Oni and was like, I want kids. Yuli is scared of boy pregnancy. I love kids, but I also love handing them back to their parents. Sorry, parents, the bloodline ends with me, I'm gay. See, this is why you're great. There's 0 chance of having a kid. Literally the opposite with me. Yeah, I had a feeling, Sarah's. We're the grassroots of starting the USA's population crisis. Oh shit, it's the beach day already. Hi, Hobbit. Yeah. If I were to like even consider that, I'd probably adopt. I'd probably adopt like a 12 to 15-year-old. That way you skip all the shitty years and they're like already an intelligent and like functioning person. And then you'd be like doing the good deed of removing somebody from like the cycle of potentially being very stuck in homelessness. Do you guys know that like 60 to 80% of orphans or something are orphans? That's why they're homeless, is because they don't have a like family safety net to fall back onto. You can like my high school biology. You can be like my high school biology teacher. What's wrong with being adopted? I'll have kids when someone gets me pregnant. Finland. Could be worse. We could be in Finland. Hold on, wait. What's wrong with Finland? I'm pre-stealing your story. Perfect adoption age is probably like 3 to 5. That's a little too young for me. He adopted a ton of prom kids and got them set on to college life. I think when I graduated, he had adopted like 20 plus kids over the years. Oh, damn. As an adopted child, I'm not functional. 50 to 60 of orphans are orphans. Fascinating. 50 to 60% of homeless individuals in the United States are orphans. Did you know orphans are orphans? Air. Yeah, Finland is like one of the best places to live. I would agree with like 5 to 10. Finland has one of the largest femboy populations and about to be in a huge population crisis. Tragic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do the thing. Let's get our plank done. It's almost like the government needs to get ahead of the ball. Incentivize people to have kids. I'm currently having kids extremely unaffordable. Well, Finland you would think is one of the like affordable places, because they give like a shit ton of paternity, maternity leave, childcare, and other benefits. 39:30 start. Three minutes. 42:30. I know part of me is like, oh, that see me as their mom, not just the person that took care of them for a few years. This is 100% face away today. We have a population crisis here in the States. I think that's part of how you raise them. Meeting time. I'm teaching misinformation despite be back. Not just the age you pick them up. I need immigrants because our birth rates are so low. I'm so happy right now. Got an extra 1,776 for being an active duty army. Let's go. Have fun. Fucking wild, Sammy. So explain why you got those birthing hips. To grab. To thrust into. Obviously. Thailand is on alert for population decline as well. Really? You need big hips, Sammy. Sammy Trogdor. You need wide birthing hips, Trogdor, to get stuck in things. Oh, let me test them out to leave a review. Question mark? What do you mean? What are you questioning? Auto mod? Oh, what does it say? My face when I intentionally find some little gay boy or trans kid and be like, time to give them the chances I didn't have, lol. I can't accept it. Freaksu, I would, but it's really hard when I'm planking. Panned. That's why you struggle doing laundry. Yulind, I see you have those wide birthing hips. Can you help me do my laundry? It's crazy in a day and age where we're as advanced as ever. We're depopulating ourselves because of millionaires and billionaires. Heavy are the hips that wear the strap. Hang on. Hang on. 2 minutes down. 1 more minute to go. I like the shadow in this world. It's like, I don't know, it just looks good. 8 more minutes to go. Fuck you, Sammy. Hell no. 40 more seconds. There's a shadow? Yeah, you can't see anything else. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Can't even see the bulge in the shadow. Chat, this guy's gonna have a 6-pack by the time I'm done with him. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I don't want a 6-pack. Do you not like the concept of having cum gutters? What the fuck are cum gutters? Nice job, thank you. Huh? Abs? I don't think cum gutters as abs makes a lot of sense. I would have thought like pelvic lines. It's the V shape under your abs? See, that makes sense. The V shape under your abs makes a lot of sense to me. Question mark. I doubt that Sammy. He's very picky about his alcohol. Okay. The grooves between abs because it gets caught in them. Can't, huh? 2 times in a row, you Cairo, but what the fuck? But visible, so usually think people get them. As an abs enthusiast, Cairo is correct. Hi, Micaiah. That sounds like just a wrong name, though. Like, the grooves in the pelvic bones, that makes sense. Just the abs? That's like, what? Why? Thin people. Yeah, why are you aiming for the abs? That's where your tongue should be. It's a good review I've heard in a few places. That's cum gutters. This is a take I have not heard. Thanks, babe. Zoomers are the fucking problem. For you two, they're just as old as us. Cum gutters have been a term longer than I've been alive. Funny how 20 years ago I was hearing nonstop about how Earth is becoming overpopulated, and now... Kiss. VR chat. Have you seen how expensive it is to raise a kid? It's under the abs. It's where your hips and waist meet. I see why you struggle doing planks. It must be hard holding that huge thing up. Okay. Let's get ready. I can hide behind this. New. You'll only turn 32 next year. I'm become a big... Oh, yeah. Explain. Well, Furisu, clearly you didn't want it enough. I'm kidding. I feel like telling somebody they didn't want something enough in all situations is genuinely the most toxic thing you can do. I remember one point, I was watching Proxy. I was watching Proxy play some gacha. I don't remember if it was Arknights or if it was Uma. It was probably Arknights. And, he was like, yeah, I really wanted to get this girl, but I just, I rolled this many times and I couldn't get it and I had to stop. I had to be responsible with my money. And I was just like, oh, well, Proxy, I guess you just didn't love them enough. I guess you just didn't love the anime girls enough. And he sounded so pained. He was like, don't say that, Yulind. I need you to be nice to me today. Don't say that. I was just like, oh shit, my bad, dude. Go to that rock in the ocean? No. Well, 30 is the new 82. Yulind, when you starting your hag era? That's our toxic streamer. Not Bogger's toxic. Hi, Oni. Trackers adjusted. Well, we gotta set up the second camera. We have a new video today. We have a new beach video to walk to. I'm so excited for it. It's fucking hard to set up the camera because it's like right at an angle where my headset loses tracking. Here, we're gonna be somewhat smaller than usual today because I want to see more of the world. Is it Star Wars? It is Star Wars. Okay. I pause that. I bring up this. Oh, that's way too loud. How did it get that loud? That might be too quiet. Okay, there. I like that. We're walking through Star Wars. And I figured out the issue with the file size. It was completely just H254 and 255. I used the wrong one. Is it Star Wars? Why I like the wave effects? Oh, that's VRChat. That was VRChat. This world was specifically made when this wave prefab came out, and everybody was making stuff with it. Star Wars. Oh boy, loud brass sections. Let's go. Smaller than usual. Doesn't that mean you'll be under 4 feet now? No, I'm just smaller on the screen. What do you mean? I didn't think Star Wars had beaches. There are 3 worlds in vanilla Star Wars that have beaches. There is a world later on in like the second expansion that is just a coastal planet. So like the whole thing is a beach. But in vanilla Star Wars, there was beaches on Ord Mantell, Hutta, and Balmora. There is an area in Andor that is labeled the coast of Andor. No fucking beach there, but this water looks nice too. That prefab is pretty cool. Heyo. Hi, Octal. Where's the Coruscant Beach? You know damn well where the Coruscant Beach is. Yuli, all I have to say is that you better add headphones today. I don't care. If they're 100 plus, I will fight you. I'll add them today. I'll add them today. There was a pair I was looking at. I'll add them today. Grr. I did get I did get the other headphones. I actually got, I got, was it 3 or 4 things from Throne yesterday? We got 4 things. We got the new headphones for my desktop. So the Sades with the mic, and I'll have a brand spanking new pair of headphones for my PC, which is very nice. Thank you. I also got the beef stew cans, which I will start when I finish the other set of cans. Which I'm a fucking child with my sense of taste, guys. So I've had like 3 of those cans of beef stock stew, but they came with veggies. And like, I can eat the veggies, but I don't like them. And so yesterday, I felt so fucking lame when I did this. I open the soup can. I pour it through a strainer. Hi.
I hate this.
And then I pick out all the stuff I don't like. And added the chunks that I do like. And I was like, yep, that was worth it. That was way better. But just describing it, I'm like, God, I'm such a fucking... Oh, that's so lame.
It doesn't sound childish. It just sounds like an old person doesn't like their veggies.
To me, that sounds like a child thing. Your tongue needs to be analyzed. Wait, that's actually so fucking big brain. I zoned out for a minute, but geez, that is a pair of cheeks. Any of them over 17 inches. Getting all this Throne stuff and still a backlog of like 100 outfits for Blue Twitch. I know, Sammy, I know. I'll show you spanking. What? Where did that come from? Only vegetable that Yuli likes is eggplant. He strained the soup. Your tongue needs to be analyzed. Bottom behavior. I have never had soup because it's full of stuff I don't eat. Now I know why. You know, did you get the Sky Witch T-Mog from the trading post? Oh, there's a new one, but I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't picked it up. I'm pretty sure I have it all done, but I have not picked it up yet. Yulind allergic to flavor and healthy diet. You can't strain soup like that. I can. It worked.
You can do whatever you want with food. In the same vein, like you can put extra toppings on a Totino's pizza. You can just take the toppings off.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is stopping you.
I know somebody who
I'm
did
judging.
that. I know somebody who would like, they would get frozen pizzas, you know, cook them, and then just the top layer, just peel it off. And it was like, why would you even get it then?
Just get a flatbread with some marinara on it. Why?
I don't know. It was better when it was cheese infused, is what they said. And I was just like, I think what I specifically said was,
cheese.
That's fine. That's okay. You know, I can't criticize others with how picky and weird I am with food. I don't know who it is, but someone has a slight echo. It's Hobbit. Their mic.
I have a new mic coming in. My old one broke.
Yeah, they're using a janky one right now. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? The other things I got. So I got the soup cans. I got the headphones. I also got the Reese's Bites pretzels. So they're little pretzels with Reese's peanut butter in them.
Those things are amazing.
They're definitely like... I eat one. Oh no, I've eaten 17. Oopsie!
Yeah, I ate half of a fucking canister in one sitting. I was like, oh no.
I have been okay with them. The thing I was really bad with was we also got the piparkakut, the gingerbread snap cookies from Finland. Oh my god. I got a tin of them and I just had it open next to me while we were playing Peak, and I realized I just like was stuffing them in my face the entire time we climbed the first mountain. I gotta stop. I gotta put a lid on these and I gotta move them to a different room. Hi, Matoshiro. Hello, Yulind of the Peak. I did not eat them all in one sitting. I ate a lot of them yesterday. I basically didn't have potatoes yesterday because I had so many gingerbread cookies. But Who the fuck cancels a meeting, doesn't have it broadcasted anywhere, and doesn't tell the fucking person teaching? I'll be spreading misinformation. See, if somebody did that, I'd be worried about them. If somebody, like, doesn't show up to a meeting, like, was it officially canceled? Like, you know, you look up a ledger and it's like, yeah, this meeting was canceled as of 15 minutes ago. All right, fuck that dude. But, like, if they just didn't show up, I'd be like, oh, I hope they weren't in a car crash or something. Dude, that's not allowed. You just buy pizza bases and cheese? No, but they don't want to eat the cheese. They want to have the cheese melted on it, and then they peel it off so that it's cheese infused. But why would they do that themselves when they can just get a frozen one?
Bread, some marinara, and then get like some shaky cheese and call it good.
Mm-hmm. They eat them all in one sitting. Hello, Yulind of the Peak. Who the fuck cancels a meeting? Sounds like you just need to buy another one. I'll be spreading misinformation. I love spreading misinformation. Why cheese infused without cheese? That sounds like fake alcohol beverage level. Look, I'm not saying I liked it. I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying I know someone who did this. I've known weirder. Probably the weirdest food person I've ever met was somebody I raided with in WoW. And the dude was so picky, pickier than me, he just bought baby food. Like, literally the, like, tube squeeze baby food. And that was his breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner. Just like, baby food, ew. Yes, that just, he would just get them by the pallet.
Baby food's actually pretty healthy for you.
Oh, it's great. It's great for you health-wise, but like, who the fuck?
To caloric intake, it's amazing, but it's also just mush.
Yeah. If someone brought me a pizza without cheese, I might just fight them. Oh, it was official. They canceled it while I was up there. I reached out. They said the team's workload was too high. Hi, just message me if it happens again. All good. Just reach out to me to reschedule. Sir, why are you kink shaming? I'm not kink shaming. I'm just saying it was weird. That's also cat food. He's just advertising. He's looking for MILF. His bowel movements must have been insane. Bro needed to wear a diaper because he shits like a baby too. Hi, GD.
He probably never had a solid shit in his life other than his diet.
Actually, GD's seen the theme, right?
Hmm?
GD has seen the avatar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Haxie's with us, GD.
Yeah, you can buy pizzas for like $1 a pizza. Tostinos are really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I say it might be $1.50 now.
Mm.
You can't even see what I'm holding.
I did see it. Oh, chat probably can't see it.
Yeah, they can't see it.
All right, I'll turn it on so you can do something with it real quick. There. Now you can show them. Why there? God damn it.
Yeah, again, there's a reason why poor people in America tend to be fat. It's because there is cheap food there.
I heard GD and thought of the king GD before the person. No, it's a long time friend. God, I've known them for like 6 years now. GD. Hi, Logitech. €5 pizza is good, man. $1 pizza, Lamau real. Food is very cheap, yes. They were just quality checking the cake. Yeah, eating healthy is very expensive. Eating just trash is extremely affordable. Like, if you just want food, shit, you can get a pack of Top Ramen for like $1, and that is 6 meals. But like, to live on that is horrible. Like, not even just like unhealthy, but actively bad for you.
If you eat just the Top Ramen, there's like so much sodium, so much fat in it. but you can usually make a one meal a thing kind of diet with those by just putting veggies on top.
Mm-hmm.
So like mushrooms, stuff like that. Spinach is usually pretty cheap.
I had a phase where for a couple months, I really liked eating hot dogs and I really liked eating top ramen. So I typically have like 2 top ramens a day and 2 hot dogs, or it'd be 4 hot dogs a day and 1 top ramen. 3 meals and 2 hot dogs was a meal. And I started getting headaches when I laughed. And looked into, salt amounts, looked into hypertension headaches, which is when you get headaches in the back of your head. And it was just, my blood pressure was just really, really high from all the salt I had. So it was like,
you're probably preserving your insides with how much salt intake you had.
So it was like, okay, we cut out the big sodium things. Top ramen, ooh, that's a lot. Hot dogs, ooh, that's a lot of sodium. Okay, move away from these. The internal thoughts on with the clock or ever, Lamau. I bought a pizza once. I am still financially recovering. Juan. The internal thoughts of Juan. Gotcha. It's okay, Yulind. You're the weird friend I talk out to people I know in person. By design, yeah, I know cheap food is bad, but I'm shocked by how cheap it is. Vegetables that aren't spread with chemicals are actually not that pricey here. It's meat, fish that is pricey. Glizzy Goblin. No, I was straight up hot dog Timmy for a couple months. How many hot dogs would you say you eat?
How rich your parents are and how poor you eat. The dichotomy is really funny.
Well, I don't like any of the rich, fancy food that they eat.
Like ramen and hot dogs is what I used to eat when I got paid like $7 an hour. I was making no money.
To be fair, the ramen and hot dogs was when I lived on my own, and I was completely independent from them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Up to the age of, oh god, this sounds bad when I actually say it out loud. Up to the age of 27, they bought all my food. I'd basically I knew her mom would have her grocery list on her desk, and she would just say, put stuff on the grocery list that you want. So I would, put milk, goldfish, cinnamon, brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts, basically the stuff that I wanted per week. And I look back and I'm like, I don't remember putting that much stuff on the grocery list, but like, I was getting enough food for a week. I don't know how that works. Because now that I'm buying everything, I'm like, oh my god, there's so much food going into me. This is $35 this week.
If you're not extremely penny pinching, most people tend to spend about like $300 to $400 on themselves on food a month.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
I think it was just I wasn't the one paying for it, so I didn't realize how much I was getting. I moved out, and it felt like I was getting more because
popped a tube of biscuits.
Was that a me or Cairo?
Cairo just said you've never done that.
No. The only
you probably shit yourself because it was a very sudden pop.
The only Pillsbury tube I dealt with was their cinnamon rolls, and I was never the one
who popped those, right?
I don't remember. Well, I was never the one that opened them.
Oh, okay. So what it is, you have the cardboard tube, you like peel the wrapper a little bit, and then you just kind of like grab both ends and then turn them up the other way, and eventually they'll just pop.
Oh. Yeah, I never did that. Once I moved out and I was buying my own stuff, my weekly grocery bill, I kid you not, was like $25. And I was getting groceries delivered because I didn't have a car. And it was $6 to have them delivered, but the order had to be at least $30. So my grocery bill of $25 was like, you need to buy more food. I was like, shit. I guess I'm buying an $8 pack of cashews just so that I have enough stuff in my food order to get delivered.
To treat yourself.
Yeah, it
I
was.
was the same way back when I lived on my own. I was like 23, 24. I subsisted off of top ramen, sardines, and veggies. Because sardines used to only be like 50 cents a tin, so I'd buy like the top ramen that used to be 50 cents back then, and then the sardines, and then all the veggies. And then I would buy like maybe 3 energy drinks to like treat myself throughout the week.
It would be 5 gallons of milk, which back then a gallon was like $2.50. It would be Pop-Tarts. Hi, Alex. It would be red velvet cookies. I might get something like a box of goldfish. What else would I get a lot back then? It was all junk and processed garbage. I'd probably get some macaroni and cheese things. Oh, I'd get pasta. I'd get the blue box Barilla pasta. I'd get a lot of that. Hi, Rabbi Trumpstein. It was junk or just straight carbs or straight sugar. Then I started like, wah! Hi, Kuroki. We were talking about how expensive and inexpensive food is, and also how awful I used to eat. Not that it's that much better. Hi,
Also,
Zekio.
the big difference between me and you as well. You had a very sedentary job. I walked like 15 plus miles a day.
Mm-hmm. Skibbity, skibbity, hawk to a hawk. Oh, I see. You want me to sing it like skibbity, skibbity, hawk to a hawk. Okay. Okay. Hi, Niampi. Kuro miss seeing my new avatar. Well, come back, Haxie. Come back and show them. Kuro, have you done the new Monster Hunter stuff? Have you fought Gugmazios? I was watching a friend, Nigel, fight them earlier. No? It's a good fight. I'm just not in a Monster Hunter mood right now. To go back. Making pizza by the dough, though. It's pretty alright in terms of price. Well, it should be said that it can be very cost effective to buy raw ingredients and make a meal out of it. Convenience is cheap and terrible to eat. Most people don't have the time to make a good meal. Hot dog Timmy versus Slim Jim Jimmy. Once I saw that you still put hot dogs in your mouth. Okay. Ramen and hot dogs reminds me of my college days. How goes it, my American fellows? I too enjoy glizzies. You still can take down a dozen glizzies in one sitting. You can eat a hot dog after it. Okay. Puts winning lottery ticket in the list. Dude, we take the free meals any day of the week. If I go to my parents and offer a meal, we are taking it. The amount of times I'm going to ask for the winning lotto numbers. That Pink Boy has also told me he's never popped the Pillsbury cardboard tubes before. QLOL. Once upon a time, ID a GOMAD diet. ID a GOMAD diet? To gain weight super fast, GOMAD gallon of milk a day. Oh, okay. Yes, pop those. Yeah, we just did that for fun. Popped, although that reminds me. I'm going to make myself something nice for Crimbus Day. I'm going to sneeze. Fuck, it went away. That means it's coming back in 3 minutes. That's not that bad. I spend around $400 a month on food. Turn it the biscuit tube. Smack that against the side of the table and expedite that immediately. Man, gotta love this weather. 50 yesterday. Feel like temperature of -3 right now. A high almost 60 on Christmas. We are jolly good. We carry the sleigh. Okay. I didn't recognize the song earlier. We are jolly good. Okay. Hi, Kuru. Welcome. Skibidi Hawktoa. Need to show it again? No, what show? Do you guys have Pim's Biscuit, the chocolate top with fruity inside ones? But I'm about to go to sleep. Rip. Next time then. Yulind, parents going on trip. I'm about to be home alone for Christmas. What kind of traps do I need to ensure my safety? Do not set traps. Just lock your door. High tech love beach stream. My housemate is gone for 4 weeks. Also home alone on Christmas. Hell yeah. Hi, Shion. Boo, he muted Previon. Rewatch all the Home Alones and take notes. Set traps for the returning roommates. I remember watching a video somewhere recently, and I think it's a video from a few years ago. But it was a police that were like going into a meth house. They'd already arrested the guy. They were just clearing out the house. And it was like totally booby trapped. And so they were like going through with a team to like disarm all the traps and basically not have anybody get killed. But one of them was like, "You guys gotta see this. Are you filming? Are you filming?" And they're looking at the stairs. And he's like, "See this step here? It's loose. Something's gonna happen when you put weight on this step." So, and they like put a bar on the step, and so they're like 10 feet away from it with this 10-foot pole and putting weight on the bar. And like eventually it like goes to a point where it like clicks, and a baseball bat that had a fucking butcher knife taped to the end of it basically swings down the stairwell roof. So like you're going up the stairwell and there's like a wall above you, and then it would go into the diagonal part that you walk through. On that was a baseball bat on an axle that when the switch released it would swing down, and it was at neck height. So if you were just walking up, this butcher knife would just literally swing down and just impale your neck. And like, that's what was in this person's fucking meth house. It's like, holy shit. No time for traps. If I die, I die. Says the guy who leaves his back door open. I do not leave my back door open. Fuck you. We're done with Ord Mantell. We're in Hutta. Unfortunately, we're walking directly towards their sun. This is probably the worst beach in all of my beach videos. Modern day D&D campaign, awesome. Holy bloom, my eyes. Yeah, it's... I was...
The sun also like really fucking massive.
Yeah. It's... I mean, Star Wars, they just get to do whatever they want with their orbiting planets and whatnot. Need to download this game again. Looking at the list of planets, I did really want to, like, level other characters through the expansions. I haven't looked into what that entails. I don't know if I have to buy, like, 4 individual expansions for, like, $20 each. If I do, that's not fucking happening. If I have to buy the most recent and it's only, like, 15, I'd consider that. Can I do whatever I want with you? Where did that come from? No! Big star or really close orbit. Hi, Techno Morningland. I almost forgot to say Morningland. Oh my god, the beautiful small green beaches of New Jersey. I feel so immersed. There's only one more zone after this, and it's not that much better. You're no fun. Good lord. I need a drink. Miss Lind, your ass cheeks are showing. That's hot. Techno.
That's hot, question mark.
That's hot, question mark. Techno, who raised you? Who taught you how to act? You cannot go to the beach and start saying that to people. Good lord. No, but I can say it to you. Okay, well, jokes aside, what I'm saying is maybe have a bit more discretion, because you can't. And, you know, there will be consequences if you keep saying stuff like that.
Yeah, he's a classy hooker. You gotta say nice things to him.
I'm sorry, Cry. Your sweater is just water. You're water bending onto yourself. The ass cheeks comment is like, I'm a little bit like less whatever. That one's like kind of whatever to me. That's like, hey, maybe don't be so blatant with it. The no, but I can say it to you. That one just like eyebrow twitch. The fuck? Grr. That one gets me sassy. I'm not mad at you though.
15 hours classy.
Huh?
Classy is like, what was that one chick that was an escort? She charged like $500 an hour.
I'm so confused. Did you say classy?
Yeah, for class, like a classy hooker, like an escort.
Oh,
basically.
oh.
They usually charge like 500 at minimum. I've seen some go to like 2,000 an hour.
I know of a femboy one that was doing like a 100 an hour, and you pay for their airplane ticket. I thought you liked compliments.
Yeah, it gets a lot.
I like compliments. What I don't like is I don't have to respect the rules because it's you.
Comments.
Specifically, Techno, the no, but I can say it to you is like, ooh, now hold on. I'm not super down with being treated like that. He's like 50 an hour. 50? I paid 80, 500 an hour. I'm in the wrong line of work. Gana, hug. Guys, you need to be classy about it. Take Yulind out to get a Happy Meal from Macca's first. God damn it.
If someone took me out to a date that took me to McDonald's, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back home. I'm good.
If somebody wanted to go on a date with me, I don't want to go out. I want to stay at their home or my home. I don't actually want to go anywhere for the date. What about a double quarter pounder? No, I want the toy. I mean, you have welcomed lewd comments a lot before, so it might become the expectation from some people. You're not wrong, Micaiah. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be more like, hey, this type of thing is like less welcome. I'm not mad about the lewd comment. That's not what I'm like upset about. That's not what I got sassy for. What I got sassy about was, hey, don't do that. Well, it's okay because it's you, Yulind. When I'm like saying, hey, we're not going to do that anymore, and somebody says, no, it's fine because it's you, that's when I'm like, you did not just disrespect me, fucking how did that's when I get sassy. Hi, Zenny. It wasn't a date, but I went outside for someone the other week. Many regrets. Nothing gets me more in the mood than a Pig Mac, please, God, no. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It all makes sense now. Mrow, Angie. What are we angry about, Shion? No, lewd comments and whatnot. Like, there was one earlier. What was it earlier? Oh, it was from Pixel. Where I was like, look, we cannot be doing that in this chat. We cannot. Right? It's when
9 o'clock in the morning. Y'all gotta calm down.
It's when I'm saying like, hey guys, I'm the broadcaster. I set the rules. You know, it's my way or the highway. And Techno didn't really do it just now. But if somebody's just like talks back to me when I'm like, this is the rules, we're following them, I get real sassy with talk back like that. I used to light anything last night to be Clippy in the corner of Ginjo's outer wild stream, so happy. Hell yeah. My bad. It's 3 in the morning. I'm not thinking straight, but damn, does Yulind only make those thoughts gayer. My way or the highway. Fuck me, now I have that Limp Bizkit song stuck in my head. Good lord. there's a bit of like, you know, obviously I'm the bottom. I don't like being the leader. I don't like being the one, you know, setting the rules and whatnot. But as a streamer, I gotta. As a streamer, I do have to, you know, moderate the chat, set the rules, set what is okay and what isn't. And like, this is why there's a lot of people that want to be mod or have offered to be mod, and I say no, because I'm in the difficult position of like, gay femboy, tease them, poke fun at them, flirt with them all the time, and for me to like also be the broadcaster / leader that's like, hey guys, real talk, you gotta listen to me right now, you have to do as I say, I am in charge. It's difficult to switch between that sometimes. And so, like, there's people that, like, people would not necessarily assume would be a mod. But, like, I look at them and I'm like, I just do not see them as mod quality at all. Because a lot of them are goofballs. So, like, Cairo. Cairo will never be a mod here. Not because I feel like he doesn't know what he's doing or he'd be bad at it, but like, in my eyes, the guy that is the class clown, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful or this guy is a total clown. I mean like the guy that will always, always, always make fun of himself to get a laugh out of people. To me, that's like a bad mod quality. Because a mod is somebody that, like, I want people to take seriously. I want it to be someone who, when they go, hey guys, this is the rule, people don't even have to wonder, like, is this a bit? Or is this, like, serious? And with Cairo, they are such a class clown that, like, I feel like if they said, hey guys, this is the thing, this is the rule, people are just gonna be like, oh yeah, then we challenge it, because, you know, the goofball said that's the rule.
Yeah, Cairo is too much of a pushover. That's his problem.
Not even, well, I mean, I'd say less of pushover and more of a people pleaser.
If someone gets mad at him, he is.
He's absolutely a people pleaser. But like, I don't like the idea of Cairo being like, hey guys, this is the rule. Because I feel like he's such a goofball that, you know, at least 3 people are going to look at that and go, oh, Cairo said it. I can challenge that and immediately, like, break the rule. Cairo bully there. Cairo's even more scared of timing people out than you are. You both aren't harsh enough. I'm a lot harsher when it's not my stream. When I mod for other people, I am very much like, did you not read the fucking title, idiot? Why would you say that, man? I can very much be like that when it's not my stream. But that's because I feel like I like the streamer and I don't really care as much about the people that are there for the streamer. But when it's me streaming, oh god, I'm so fucking egotistical and vain. When it's me streaming, everybody's typically there for me, so I'm like, oh, I like all these people. Oh boy, 8 a.m. time to shoot my shot at this femboy. I always get the vibe it was mostly a free-for-all. People say some wild shit. Yulind Queen Bee. Giraffe, you wouldn't let me in the lobby for wilds. Aww. I would make a great dom. Wait, did you say mod? That doesn't sound like me. Oh, Yulind doesn't respect me. I didn't say that. Cairo bully, though. Well, at the very least, I'm glad I could be the catalyst to lay out ground rules here. And I apologize again. I appreciate it, and you're all good, Techno. Sammy from Mod 2026. Hit them all with hammers. It's true, if Cairo told me not to do something, I would do it immediately. There's a few people that have, like, offered to mod, and I'm just like, no, absolutely not. No way.
It's usually like, no. Any good mod does not want a mod. That's why they're good mods.
I can think think of maybe 2 people that would be like, this would make a good mod. But I also just don't need them to mod, so it's like, why bother then? I can't imagine myself as a mod, nor would I be good at it. Shrug. Final area of Star Wars beaches. This is this is Balmora. This is Bugtown. Literally, the area is called Bugtown. So if you want to go for a nice, relaxing beach with chemicals being pumped in the water and giant alien praying mantis things walking around the beach, this is the place to go. I can barely be a good editor. Industrial Beach? We really are in New Jersey. The memes write themselves. Cleaner than most oceans still, to be honest. We have a difficult announcement to make. After extensive discussions and considerations of the direction we want for Turtle Wow, we've reached a difficult decision. Effective today, our development agreement with Unreal Azeroth for the production of Turtle Wow 2.0 client is permanently discontinued. I want to thank the Unreal Azeroth team for their lasting enthusiasm and dedication to this incredible challenge, and we apologize for everyone who was excited about this release. From Turtle Wow, damn. Hot off the presses, Streakland maintained off to Workland. I hope it goes fast, Techno. Checks all the boxes. No one plays private servers as Turtle Wow and poses. Shut up, Barisu. I only ever offered a mod so I can make the joke of being a moderate. Pain in the ass. While I honestly do not want to on, after getting stressed yelling at people all day at work, I would hate to come home and have to do it then. I just want to look at the bounce of a beautiful femboy walking away from me. Okay, okay. What does that entail for Turtle Wow? Like, are they just not making a special project, but like Turtle Wow itself is still gonna have development? Is Turtle Wow the whole thing stopping development? Or is this like Turtle Wow's getting shut down? Our development agreement with Unreal Azeroth for the production of Turtle Wow 2.0 client. What is the 2.0 client? You see, when I was Emery's mod, people respected me because they saw how I treated her. And we're like, damn, if this is how he treats someone he's friends with, what would he do to someone he doesn't like? I've never been like a serious mod. There's a few channels I mod for, right? Elite, Foss, Talena. All of those were like, you know, knockout bots. Or, for Talena, I was an editor. Specifically so that I could raid somebody when she was falling asleep on stream. Turtle Wow's continuing developing the 2.0 client was a total remake of Classic and Unreal Engine. Okay, okay. I've modded for someone for like 5 years. I think I've only done like 2 or 3 mod things ever. Greatest mod ever. When I modded for them, I tried to ban 1 bot a year. In Foss's channel, Gale is a mod. And Gale is fucking Quick Draw McGraw. Like a bot shows up and Gale is like, pew, and just fucking bans it instantly. And like I'd see a bot and I'd be like, oh, I can get this bot. And it's banned already. Okay. I think I literally got a bot 1 time last year. Because Gale was like, BRB bathroom, and then a bot showed up. For Elite, I didn't do shit for Elite. I think he wanted me to do some predictions when we were playing marbles. I don't even remember if I did that or if that was for another streamer. I don't remember. Meeting time. Hope it goes fast. Bro, I didn't even do anything and I'm getting roasted? You're not getting roasted here. Yeah, I've always been like the unofficial mod in places. I've been the one that, like, people have a question for a mod, and I just take care of it for them. I was almost a Leafeon's mod. She asked me to mod, but I was like, I gotta focus on work. I can't really do mod stuff for you. I very much, like, had a wrong impression. That's what I'm looking for. I had a wrong impression of mods then. Because in my eyes, you know, modding was serious work. It was like, you gotta be doing nothing else. You gotta take it seriously. That's a level of trust to have mod. I didn't think of it as like, you know, it's the streamer's stream. They're the one that has to handle everything. But hey, mods can help out.
This is volunteer work.
It's volunteer work. And like, I looked at it as way more serious than that. Now we have lead mods too. Imagine giving that power to Cairo. Switch to 400 at Micro Center Holy. I've had nightmares less scary. Bro, I didn't even do anything and I'm getting roasted. I guess Smile is kind of roasting you right there. Meeting time. Best guess at the moment is that Unreal Might. Taking measures based on ActiBlizz's takedown attempts. Yeah, Kyra, no one is roasting you here. The air emote. I haven't caught an air stream yet. I know he streamed a few times, but I haven't been able to catch one. It can be. The sword is to fight the streamer. Good lord. Anyway, that's the Star Wars beaches. We ended at this rock right up here. Finland hours. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again.
How do you have the room for almost 1,800 capes? What is WoW now?
Fuck. You know what? I have 1,792 capes on. It's gonna be transmog. So that's not like in their bags or anything.
Oh, the collectathon, okay.
What are you even doing with your time in WoW? I have like 40 or 50 pages of capes. I don't know how many that is. I don't fucking know. Running circles in whatever town is the main hub. It's 8 difference from you, Yulind. It's about as inconvenient as it can get. I think you did a good job. Thank you. Only a few, really. 100, 115 pages for capes done. Gah. For me, I see mods as the same as tournament organizers for fighting game tournaments.
You usually pay your TOs though.
I judge a streamer based on their mods a little bit. So like, it's very easy to tell, oh, does this person like take modding too seriously and like have their mods do applications and stuff? Do they have like scheduled hours and like a mod chat and mod meetings? Did they just mod their friends and their friends are idiots? Do they have like no mods? Hi, Molly. I'm very much like, I say judging, but it's kind of just like introspection on them. It's kind of like telling me something about them based on their mod setup. There are a few people I can think of that I don't watch because of their mods. There's somebody who, she's really nice. She's really funny. I would probably really enjoy watching her streams. But she has this like mod that's just a fucking asshole. That like, he's such a prick that in him being there makes me want to not be there. And I just don't watch her because of it. And it's like, I don't know. It's very rare that there's like a mod that makes me like tune out of a stream. Northrend beaches. That's crazy. Well, I can't believe you stopped watching Foss because of Gale. You think I ever stopped watching Foss, Smile? That's crazy.
I can see that because back when I used to mod, I had some people that would avoid me, but it was just like, follow the fucking rules. It's that simple. But I was also modding for people that are part of like a giant clan, so we would get some insane first-time chatters.
Uh,
You kind of needed to be on guard at all times.
no, that's the joke. I got a mute Chrome extension. If I use so, it affects my enjoyment of a stream. Hold on, I got a mute Chrome extension. I use if so, it affects my enjoyment of a stream.
You mute them, just block them. You don't have to have an extension for that.
I'm confused. We're talking about like a mute Chrome extension. How does that work? How would just not muting them in the stream or blocking them in the stream work? You need a quick shot for the crazy first time chatters, in my opinion. It mutes chatters without them knowing you're blocked.
Nah, I want them to know that I blocked them.
I also want them to know. I love the idea of like blocking somebody or tuning someone out
and causing a ruckus. Like, you know you're blocked.
Hi, Guardian. I want them to ask why. I want them to ask why and me explain them. Oh, because you suck for this reason. Like, I can be very confrontational with certain things. Spite-based blocking is the mood. We love it. Them knowing they are blocked, I mean, it creates a ton of drama unneeded. I'm just here to enjoy the stream. To me, if I block someone in that regard, I would want them to like ask, like if I block them there and then they message me on Discord and they're like, did you block me on stream? To me, that gives the opportunity of like one of two things happening. One, I say, yeah, I didn't like this, it sucked and I don't want to see it. Them being like, oh, I didn't know I was doing that, my apologies. At which point I'm like, okay, I'll unblock you. Now, granted, that's not every situation, right? If they were like, oh, I was calling you fucking failure for life and telling you to kill yourself, I didn't really know that was affecting you, they'd be like, you shut the fuck up, you're clearly just saying sorry right now, right? But like, there's people who, they're not good at humor, they're not good at teasing, and it's often just mean. Hi, Fran. And like, you know, they kind of need to be told, hey, you're not funny. Your idea of funny is just bullying and being mean. But that's not funny. And that's why you don't have many friends, right? I feel like they need to be told that. The other opportunity is, you know, I just get back at them. I just tell them like, yeah, you suck for this, so, you know, I don't want to see it. And they're like, well, you fucking stink. And it's like, yeah, well, I guess I'm blocking you here too. I don't know. I see like blocking them and them knowing. I don't see it creating problems. Now if we have like a mutual friend, I don't want to drag that mutual friend in, right? I have a very, very close friend who there is someone that they are friends with that I do not get along with at all. In the last couple months, I've told this story about, you know, them blocking me many times. This guy literally always makes it about himself. Jesus Christ. Your head is fucking huge.
I blocked this person that's not blocked, hit me.
You're right. I hope you fall down and hurt your other hand, Cairo. Hi, Whisper. Yeah.
My thing is with blocking people, it's a build-up over time. And they're gonna do three things. One, I'm gonna leave. I want to stick around this chat, so I'm not leaving. I can blow up on someone. That's bad. Or I can just block them. I'm gonna take the block.
They blocked. This person blocked me. And like, I don't want to make waves. I don't want to like cause drama. I have let the mutual friend know. I've been like, hey, just so you know, this is a situation. They have me blocked. You know, yada yada. And they're like, that really is upsetting, and you know, I don't know how to deal with this. Or maybe they do know how to deal with it. They're just like, well, I'm not gonna go mediate. That's the thing between you two. I will never make it a problem for the mutual friend. But like, I definitely wouldn't let that person walk all over me. If I was hanging out with them and the other person came and like started to cause drama, then it's like, okay, you want to drag everybody into this? We'll drag everybody into this. But I'm not going to be the one to initiate that. I'm just here to enjoy the stream. Am I the one that hates it when you delete a message, but the streamer still sounded out loud? Did you delete a message? I don't... If a message has been deleted, I won't read it out loud. We did have to call somebody out recently for that. Somebody did write something that was way too aggressive, and then they did an exclamation point vanish. I was like, bro, half the chat can still read that.
Oh yeah, that was like yesterday, wasn't it?
1 or 2 days ago. Okay, I really should be going to bed. My sleep paralysis even might start to feel neglected. Good night, Smile. Sleep well. On Discord, I wanted to add a note on someone's profile that says dumbass, but accidentally typed it into the message tab. Oh, no. You know what I did, Fran? I sent somebody a message this morning. And it was a picture of an out-of-context Plastic Man comic. And it was Plastic Man literally dumping a, like, water cooler of salt into his mouth. And a second Plastic Man, like, stretching up behind him going, "Got you, you imposter!" And I sent this comic page to someone. And I put, "Consider this a fucking threat. You're on thin ice." And they're going to message back to me when they wake up. Question mark, what? And then I'm going to go, "Oh, my bad. Wrong chat. That wasn't for you. Hope you're having a good day." They're going to be like, "Who was it for?" I very much enjoy doing that to people now and then, Fran. And so what you could do is just hit them with that "wrong chat. That wasn't for you." That's messed up. I don't think it's fair to the streamer to make them have to deal with it. Last time the streamer messaged me and was like, "So-and-so told me you blocked them." That's fair. I mean, the streamer knows. If you block somebody, you know, it's not like the streamer doesn't see that shit. I see when people don't get along in chat. I used to fucking stress the fuck out when people that I felt like didn't get along were in chat together, right? If this person and this person I knew did not get along and they were in chat together, I was like, oh god. What's probably going to happen is one of them, you know, gets real quiet and like goes to another stream. Stops hanging out for the day. Or they're both going to keep talking and they're going to start like arguing with each other. I used to stress the fuck out about that. Now I don't. Now I'm like, you two do you. And if you bring it into my chat, I'll smack both of you. I've done this before. Just because they spam chat or something. Just my approach. Imagine being funny, Lamau. I just don't try to be funny. It's me, Evil Yulind, what the heck? Yes, points finger guns and makes clicking noises. That's messed up. What the heck? Yulind's a bully. Getting smacked. Haxie, I have never even had to come close to smacking you for this. I'm so deathly afraid of mixing people if they don't get along. That's why I hesitate to invite people to friend group usually. Zenny? It can never get worse for me, so I'm less scared of it now. I'm still a little worried about it, but let me tell you the worst time it ever happened. Well, I dated a guy when I was like 18 to 19. And then I dated a different guy when I was like 21 to 22. And both of them were like, yeah, I'm Yulind's best friend. And then at one point I had to like say, well, I don't know who my best friend is. Because like I still hung out with both of them regularly. And both of them got like a little defensive that it wasn't them. And so at one point one of them was like, well, I want to meet the other. I want to meet your best friend. And I was like, oh no. This was a mistake, because they were more than friends, you know. They'd both been exes at this point. And so I told one, he said he wanted to meet you. That sounds stupid, right? You don't want to meet him. He was like, no, I'll fucking meet him. Oh, God. And so we played ARAM together. We did a League of Legends match, ARAMs. This sounds like high school. Not far off. It was college. And I was definitely still stupid enough to be in high school. It was the most awkward and uncomfortable setting ever. It was like 10 to 15 minutes of just, do you like this? No, I've never done that. Do you like this thing? No, I don't play shooters. Oh, well, what do you think about this? Yeah, I'm not really. And it was just like, oh, God. At one point, one of them goes, well, what other MMOs have you played? Have you played Terra? Yeah, dude, I've played Terra. I love Terra. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Finally, the conversation is going somewhere. And the one that asked about Terra, he's like, yeah, man, I used to love tanking in that game. I don't think he even said that. He's just like, yeah, I had a lot of fun playing with that. I played it with Yulind and another friend. And the second one, he goes, yeah, I played it with Yulind too. I played a tank. I played the dodge tank, the Swordmaster. I really wanted to play the other tank because, that sounded like a more fun tanking style. But I hate lances. Lances are such a lame weapon. Like, who the fuck would use a lance? Why would they make an entire class based on lances? Like, he just went on this, like, tism rant about how lances are a lame weapon. The reason that's horrific, but funny to me now, is that the first friend I got into Monster Hunter, and they really like the lance weapon. They're one of those lance mains in Monster Hunter. And at one point, a friend of theirs was learning to be a tattoo artist and was like, hey man, you want a free tattoo? I need to practice like doing a big tattoo on somebody. Yeah, sure. Give me a lance on my back, like a Monster Hunter lance. So X1 has a fucking like full back Monster Hunter lance and shield on his back. Like shaded and everything. This is a painful story. X2 is, for whatever reason, and I've never heard this opinion of his before in my life, going off like on a 5-minute rant about how lances are so lame and like nobody likes them, and why did they make a class about lances? They could have picked any other weapon that would have been cooler. They could have done a flail, but they did a fucking lance. In this situation, you excommunicate both. I started messaging X2. I'm like, shut up, shut up, shut up, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking. Why are you going off on lances? What the fuck is wrong with you? This guy has a fucking lance tattooed on his back. And he finally like starts reading his DMs. X1 is not saying anything. X1 is like, he has not spoken for like 5 minutes. And it gets real quiet. I can tell that X2 is reading my messages. And he goes, hey X1, I'm really sorry. Yulind just DM'd me that I need to shut up. I didn't know that you had like a tattoo of a lance. I don't know. The conversation was so awkward. And like, it felt like I was getting a laugh out of this. So I just kept going off because it felt like it was a positive reaction. And I'm just sitting there just like, fucking kill me. X1 finally unmutes and he's like, I'm not mad. If anything, I'm actually crying laughing from the absurdity of this because I have never heard anybody go off on lances like this. And you just happen to do it with me. And that's really, really funny to me. Yeah, no hard feelings. The apology went over well and they ended up like getting along fine for the most part. But they never really liked each other. It was just, God. That was like a painful, I never want to mix my friends again. I never in my life want this to happen ever again. This sounds like high school L. Aaron with X's sounds like the most insane setup for hell I've ever heard in a while. I'll often just sit and listen for a while to get a feel for the group. No way, this is a painful story. In this situation, you excommunicate both, it's over. I have a friend with a wolf tattoo. I need to go shit talk wolves to him now. The town simply wasn't big enough for the two of them. Sorry, wrong voice chat. Never mix friend group of personality A with personality B. I don't mind mixing friend groups now. Every now and then, they don't get along. And if they don't, it's just like,
The big thing is
oh,
also
okay.
why don't they get along? Some friend groups will tolerate someone just being an asshole. It's like, well, that's how they've always been. That's not a reason.
I don't know. I've mellowed out. I don't stress about it now. If two of my friends don't get along, okay, well, I guess they're not hanging out when I'm not around. Okay. There's people that watch me less because other people come into stream. And I've told them, that's a you thing. I like all the people in my stream for the most part. Not even for the most part. I do like all the people in my stream. There's a few people that push my buttons, but I still like them. I like everyone here, and I'm not going to, say, well, this person doesn't like you, so you need to change your behavior. The rules are how they interact with me. How they interact with others, that's between those two. And if somebody doesn't show up because they don't like someone else here, sorry to hear it. Maybe that'll change someday. If not, people's watch time of me has zero effect on my friendship. In fact, I genuinely hate it when people say, sorry I couldn't watch your streams lately. I'm like, that's not a sorry to me, man. That's a, you're here when you want to be here. I hate the idea of somebody watching out of obligation because oh, you got to support your friends. I don't like that. I need a drink. My problem is when they're two very different ends of the spectrum and are just incompatible. Cairo intensifies. Imagine being likable. What do you mean by that, Shion? You don't think you're likable? I think you're likable, Shion. I would 1,000% expect my friends to support my streaming if I did.
You probably shouldn't do that. If they do support you, great. If they don't, oh well.
I'm imagining.
That's a very easy way to get in your own head.
So there's two ways of the meaning for that sentence, right? There's I expect them to, as in they're really nice people and they just would, whether I say not to or not. And the second meaning is they better support me if I'm streaming, otherwise they weren't really my friends. And I imagine it's the first one. I mean, in a way, but I could also be meant as a weird modern take on, sorry we couldn't hang out recently. Yeah. I don't know. When someone apologizes to me for missing streams, I'm like, why do you feel guilty over that? I don't want you to feel guilty over that. I need my friends to support me when I say, I went to burn down my workplace today, instead of saying, ish, that's a felony.
Yeah, they have to say, you mean in Minecraft, right? The DHS is totally not listening to us through our phones.
In a video game.
In a video game of a perfectly replicated place of my workplace.
I want to burn down a replica, or I want to burn down my workplace. In Vintage Story. Whoa, hang on, buddy, whoa. Yeah, I don't know. Probably a year ago is when I got over it. I was going to drink, and actually this wouldn't even have been a year ago. This would have been less than a year ago, because I wasn't able to drink for New Year's. I was going to drink one night. I was going to drink Red's Hards Apple Ale, which I knew I could drink. And Foss wanted to join, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Is this the one time Foss got drunk?
Well, Foss has gotten drunk with a few times. I
with
think
us.
it was that group, and I was like, "Foss is
drunk with us maybe twice."
Foss is not gonna gel with that group. I'm not I'm worried about this, but Foss really wants to drink with me when I'm drinking. do I just say, no, I'm drinking with friends I like more, go away? Like, I can't say shit like that. And it's not even true. Okay, come along, Foss. And I was worried he was just...
Foss is normal enough to gel with the group.
I want you to think about what you just said.
I said enough.
Foss is fucking weird. All of my
Yeah,
worries...
but so is most of people in that group. But, like, can you at least operate somewhat in society? Okay, cool.
Here's the
Would I
thing.
be fine introducing you to my parents? Yes? Alright.
Foss would be fucking weird, but would he be cringe? And Foss isn't going to be cringe. He's not going to be like just the ugh like type of person.
And we have Cairo there. Just don't get below that and you're fine.
Hi, Jan. Thank you. Foss joins. He's kind of like, you know, a little shy, a little timid for the first 5 minutes. And then Eris joins. And he just goes, Eris, oh my god, I haven't seen you in years. And they immediately just started nerding out about like Blender and Unity and Avatar stuff and what they were working on. And I was like, okay, I am no longer worried. He has more friends than just me. We're good. We're Gucci. You know what it could also be meant? Need my friends to support me when I say in a video game. I guess you do put effort into lurking in your friends' streams, right? Yes and no. I go where I want to go. If you don't see me there, well, there's a chance I'm lurking. But if you see me actively chatting in a stream, it's because that's where I want to be. I do not do, this is my friend, so I gotta watch them. I do not do, this person says hi to me every stream, so I gotta go say hi to them every stream. I am not a follow for follow person. I typically make a lot of friends through Twitch, but the people I watch I'm watching because I want to be there. Hi, Yuli. Wait, today is beach day? Today is in fact beach day. Burn down Gotham City. Thanks to Global for my sub gift. Yeah. He likes me? Do a spin. No, Cairo, you're an exception. There's an obligation with you. And doesn't just farm me for points. Lamau. Yes, Cairo, I fucking like you. You really thought I didn't? What the fuck, man? I want to see the swimsuit. Do a spin. That's not how it works, Jan. You gotta join and see. Do a spin. The problem, Jan, is that, well, this is me doing a spin. The camera spin with me, so, I mean... Today's Friday. I think we have World Hop. Hi, Kafir. My current PC isn't ideal for games, so I can't. It can't even do VR chat on, like, lowest settings? That's crazy. We have World Hop with Core. I wish sneeze again. Dude, I cannot sneeze today. It's actually making me mad. For me, I said hi to all my friends whenever I see them stream. Because it's easier than leaving a DM for me. I'm just not the type that goes to say hi to people every day. I'm the type of person who, like... Somebody could disappear for 5 years. And then they come back and I'm like, oh, dude, I haven't seen you in 5 years. We're exactly where we were in our friendship, where we were 5 years ago. And so, like, if somebody disappears for a while, to me, I don't, like, worry about them. I don't think, like, oh, man, Are we still friends? To me, it's just like, oh, they're just out doing stuff. Hi, Yasu. And so, not everybody is like that. And I do feel a little selfish. I do feel like I should worry about people more. Because there's people that they like being set. They like the interaction every day. They like it when somebody says hi to them every day. Just the little check-in. And, you know, they put the same effort into doing it to other people. To me, it's that, like, I just don't care about it that much. Like, if somebody says hi to me every day, but there's nothing after it, it's like, hi, hope you're good. It's nice. I appreciate it. I see the value in them doing it, and I see what it means to them. But, like, I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't see them for 2 weeks, I'd be okay. That feels really selfish and mean. Oh, God. You have to understand I'm a weirdo. Get to the apex of a pre-sneeze. Doesn't sneeze, instant rage. I hope new Avatar movie will be better than the last one. I've never watched any of them. I didn't try. But if I started having problems just because of a big word file, yeah, no, not taking any chances. Also, most of those people I watch on Twitch are my friends. My keyboard is slightly F already, too. Do you have, like, a roadmap to fixing your computer, Jan? Like, is it like, save up this money and in this many months I can get, you know, a new part that will fix it, or... Or is it just, nope, we're hosed? Not really. Yulind, the rich streamer, should buy them a PC. The rich streamer, hold on. Hold on. I have actually seen a PC giveaway go really, really bad. I have seen a God, what was it? I don't remember the exact situation. Reroll. This situation is so crazy, it's like hard to remember its details, but artisan builds one? No. Basically, my friend had his community, and one of the people in the community was on a PC that was so bad, the game ran at like 4 frames per second. Like on VR chat, it was just really, really bad. And they raised the money to get him a PC, to get something that was like $800 that could run VR chat and other games. And if he ever got a headset, it wouldn't be the greatest, but it would be able to handle VR chat with a headset. 4 FPS was made on an Antique. He was on like a fucking Surface Pro or something crazy. It was like it was horrible. And so they buy the PC, they send it to him, and he's on it, and he's playing in desktop, and he's like, "Thanks, guys, this means so much to me." And I don't remember what he said, but he let it slip that he actually had like a $2,000 PC that he used for like school and like stuff like that. But he didn't like the idea of using that for games as well. So he just had like a cheap hand-me-down antique PC for games. But he had like a $2,000 PC in the other room. He just didn't want to use it for this. And they're like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know, now I've got a good PC for both. I've got a good PC for school and for games." And it's just like, motherfucker, like, people raised money for you for this. Like, people, spoiled shit. Zenny, this person, I don't really like this person at all. They own a house, Zenny. They own a house. They own a car. They do not pay the mortgage. They don't pay any bills on it. All they pay for is their food. Like, they buy their food. Their job is working at a dog center, you know, taking care of the dogs, minimum wage, part-time. And all they pay for is just, you know, their weekly grocery bill. Mommy...
Maybe you're not that much for rich kids.
Mommy pays for the house. Mommy pays for the car. Mommy pays for their trips to Europe and Africa when they want to go on, you know, an annual trip somewhere. And they just seem to have no concept of money and, like, earning money. Because they act very, like, they don't have any sense of just how privileged they are. And, like, I get the, you know, spoiled brat all the time. And I'll be, like, the first to tell you, I'm fucking privileged as fuck. But I don't like to think I'm spoiled. I'm definitely out of touch with a few things. You know, I was saying the other day, I grew up with all 3 consoles. And we know, I heard somebody saying a couple months ago, tell me you're privileged without telling me you're privileged. You had all 3 consoles, something like that. I was like, oh shit, that is a privileged thing, ain't it? I feel like I'm aware of how privileged I am. I'm aware of how I will never truly understand exactly how privileged I am, because there's a lot of problems that just I don't even know exist because of my privilege. This guy is a whole other level of just like, no, I hate hearing him talk. There's a new Fallout season. Repping that E-machine in the year, oh Lord, 2025. The scars are still visible and burning it at the mention of said cursed name. What the fuck, $300 PC, yippee. Bruh, spoiled shit. Also, they just got that guy a second PC, that's insane. Yep! Runs WoW beta at 24 frames per second. You better not, there ain't no way. Bloatware garbage, we love it. Skulls, tired. Verified crash out if there were any. You live very frugally, at least. I worked a standard job for 4 years. I built up a nice pile of savings. I am at the point where I am trying to live so frugally that savings can last me the rest of my life, which, well, okay, the rest of my life, not necessarily. The rest of my parents' lives, I hate fucking thinking about that, but kinda, yeah. Hi, I see fire. They know this, and, you know, we've talked about this. They're not like, oh, wow, you're waiting for us to die. It's not like that. I think this is on a different level. Yuli Wave. I was lucky to even get one console in my life, but I barely had it, because I would immediately get grounded and get that shit stole from me. Ugh. Cutie, Icy, Shion, darling. Blush, hi, Icy, Jan. Let's do holidays while we have Icy. There's not many today. Friday, December 19th. Holly Day. Look for an Evergreen Day. National Emo Day. National Hard Candy Day. National Oatmeal Muffin Day. National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. And Underdog Day. I guess Hard Candy Day. Yippee. I saved up a ton of money, downsized and put that money to work. Happy to get to work on what I want to work on. I wasn't too far from that. I didn't have a phone until I was 16, pushing 17. I got my first phone when I was 14. It was first year of high school. I was like, okay, you need a phone in case, you know, you need to contact us, because you're going to be out and about and a little bit more independent from us. Also, we don't want you to be a loser and be the only kid without a phone. And I was like, thanks. And then I just didn't use it much. I've never been the type of kid that's like glued to their phone. At most, when I was in radio class, an elective in freshman year, I just played Tetris on my phone a lot.
Radio class?
Yeah. And so we had electives, and I took the radio elective. And for this class, we basically hosted a school radio station. We made sure to play stuff because it was the last class of the day. We would play stuff.
And you didn't do anything with ham radio? Idiot.
I thought they're gonna like prep you for being in a apocalypse bunker or something.
Nope. We just ran a radio station.
All chosen by God will be in this bunker, and you will work this radio.
No, we played music for the parents in carpool, and we also played music at the football games. What's a radio? Like Spotify radio? Gotcha. Okay. So my mom could do the beep beep, where are you radio class. I was glued to MapleStory. So you basically really didn't do much? Well, so here's the thing. Each like group, there were 5 groups, and each group had a different day. So like, me and my 2 friends were the Thursday group. So, we ran the radio station on Thursdays. But like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I think he would do like a lesson a few times a week. So you got most lessons twice because, the group that was doing the radio wouldn't be there, right? So he'd do like a lesson Monday and Thursday, and Tuesday and Friday. Or no, it was probably Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday was just like, whatever, just hang out, guys. And so, he might have changed it up every day to be fun, or to be fair to the Friday group. I don't remember. But basically, like, and his lessons, he was a very informal teacher. His lessons were like 5 to 10 minutes, where like we learned stuff about radio, a little bit about history of radio. There was never any quizzes. There were never any tests. It was just like, hey, I'm just going to teach you a cool thing. Were there any Last FM users here? I love that site. It was the most free elective we've ever had. Or that I've ever had, anyway. Yep, that's me. Oh, here's something we can talk about. VRChat posted a tweet about a group on VRChat called Walkies. And basically they organize like treadmill walking days. And they have it set up so that walking on the treadmill makes their avatar walk forward. And they will group up and walk through these like really big worlds and just walk for a few miles through them. And like 7 people have DM'd that to me. And I'm like,
there's only 7.
I'm like, yeah, yep.
That program is made by the same guy that does the Ayosumi app.
It's what I've said to a few people is they have the same goal, but a very different approach than me. Because for me, the goal is, exercising, fitness, and better health, and, doing it in VR. I've just, like, taken the YouTube route and filtered that out and made it a stream thing, whereas they have, like, made it explore VRChat worlds and things. So it's a very, like, different thing from what I do.
Community thing.
Yeah, it's adjacent because, it's both a community, or it's both a treadmill fitness thing. But it's like, we can't really interact much because, like, mine is a stream. It looks the way it does on Twitch, less so on VRChat. Whereas them, it's like, make the immersion more in VRChat and do that together. I had somebody telling me, like, you should be in this group. And I was like, well, I like the group, but not really.
Kyra's told you about this group before.
Well, Kyra was one of the 7 that messaged me just now about it.
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised.
And he was like, you gotta join the group and show them all up. You gotta show them how you can walk so much further than all. I was like, no, I like them. I don't need to, like, have a contest with them.
Some of them do, like, 15 plus miles a day. Like, some of them just stay in VR chat and just stay walking all day long.
Is this Legion? Fuck yeah, it's Legion. No, it's very much like, I don't know. I think they're cool. I think they're great. But, like, I don't really see myself interacting with them that much. I've known about them for a while. But, like, them getting, like, the big shout out from VR chat. People are be like, Yulind. Is my tracking off? My tracking feels very off.
I love
right
how
now.
Lucian on everything that VR chat's been doing lately. And
Oh,
I'll
my
go and
tracking
look at the
is
post, and I'll see the gifts that I made just all over. Like, this is great. I love this.
What? Huh. I didn't pause the video. It just froze on its own.
It's buffering.
Yeah.
These YouTubers who are like, you're not playing ads, what the fuck?
Dude. It's so annoying that they're like so gung-ho about ads, and it's like, why? Literally
It's
less
probably a big
people.
reason why I don't sleep in VR chat as much. Because I'll go try to throw something on the video player, it doesn't play, I'm like, well, I can just take the headset off and go sleep in my bed and be more comfortable.
Talking about electives, I do need to start deciding mine. Yep, that's me. There's no theater cries. That sucks. Sitting at around 98,000 scrobbles, but I don't track everything I do. Only 7 of those are rookie numbers. Come on, guys, let's fill up this femboy's DMs. Oi, oi. Hell yeah, I love that platform. Built a lot of tooling around it. Then there's people like Walter, who's the king of redirected walking. The weather is way nicer on this beach. The weather is a lot nicer in Legion. There's a few people, there's a few monsters on the Legion beaches which are kind of gnarly. But yeah. We did Star Wars beaches to start, Fran. Those were the worst beaches. Ord Mantell, literally going through a civil war. Hutta, I mean, it's the poison fucking smells like farts planet. Balmora, civil war. Also we went through an area called Bugtown in Balmora. Worst beach episode ever. We finally left New Jersey. We just did Wrath of the Lich King beaches. Those are all cold and not nice. These are the nicest beaches we're gonna get today. They can walk from one side of the map to the other without missing a step by walking in a figure 8 and rotating their play space. Yeah, Cass does that. Cass at Core Nights does that. Reminds me of that feature Samsung phone had where if you looked away from the phone, it would pause the video. Gah. Worst beach episode ever. I'm very happy with how the video came out. I'm very satisfied with how the Star Wars Beaches video is. Now I just need to make that for BDO. You will consume our ads and you will like it. God. The fucking Futurama episode where they're like, we're gonna put ads in your dreams is just like, that's so fucking dystopian. Don't even try looking away. Meanwhile, actual companies are like, yo, wait, can we do that? Is that a thing? What was it like last year? There was a city that was like, we want to put an ad in the sky. We want to have like drones, you know, advertising our stuff in the sky for like an entire week. And everybody was like, hey, can you fucking not? It's weird walking through the Legion beaches. Because I've been here so much lately. Because of Legion Remix. And point people in my... Let me try looking away. Going to draw in the ocean with sludge and point people to my website. Ultimate rage bait. God. We watched game trailers yesterday. I think it was 116 trailers. They were kind of mid. There wasn't really that much that like stood out to me. There was the 2 Game Awards trailers. Divinity, well, 3. Divinity I'm very excited for, but we didn't watch the trailer for that yesterday. There was Out of Words, which is one of those co-op games that I actually kind of want to play that. And then there was Orbitals, which is another co-op game which I want to play. That was like, of all the trailers we saw, that was like the only stuff that really interested me. I liked all the ones with the
Zaz and Surf Punk. They look pretty cool.
Surf Punk I did write down. Surf Punk was like, I could see myself having fun with this, but like, at the same time, there's like 5 games adjacent to it that I haven't given time yet. But Surf Punk does... There was like literally the one I wrote down was Divinity, Out of Words, Orbitals, and then Surf Punk. And then I also wrote down Tails 30th anniversary video showed absolutely
nothing.
fuck all. It was literally just Tails has been a thing for 30 years. Yippee! Are we doing anything for it? Are we like, is a new game coming out? It's been a while since Arise. Hi, Wrath Memorial. I saw the High Guard trailer and got super excited all over again to not play it.
High Guard is just like, there's so many mechanics that they show off in the game that like this would be fun if it was like a more high octane game or even a single player game. But like, no, it's a hero shooter all over again. Like, like that team knows how to make good games. I don't know if it's a publisher issue or like head of management issue, but it's just it's stuff that people don't want.
Yeah. Well,
Or
we
a
say
majority
people don't
it.
want.
I'm sure there's some diehard like, oh yeah, this is exactly up my alley. Like, oh okay.
We say people don't want it, but that's what we were saying about Marvel Rivals, and that one's popping off right now. So I'm like,
Yeah, Marvel Rivals have not slowed down.
I don't think that's justification. I don't think that means like, well, Marvel Rivals did, so clearly people want this, and High Guard's going to succeed. I don't think Marvel Rivals is going to be replicated. I expect High Guard to fail. But like,
Marvel Rivals also has the big thing of being, you know, Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah, it has a big IP sitting behind it.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I don't expect High Guard to replicate Marvel Rivals. What is High Guard? High Guard was the final trailer shown at the Game Awards that was like very hyped, and they led with from the makers of Titanfall 2 and these other games. And there was like, oh shit, Titanfall 2 dev team. And then they announced a hero shooter. Like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. And everyone's like, what? What the fuck? And like, it was extremely underwhelming as not only just the Game Awards trailer, but like the final trailer of the Game Awards that was like, guys, this is the big one. And it was absolutely not the big one. They tricked us.
I suspect had the DDR memory prices not gone up like wacky in the last couple of months, that trailer would have been the Half-Life 3 trailer.
I don't think Half-Life 3 is good. I really don't think Half-Life 3 is a thing.
I am very disconnected from the Half-Life copium because I have never played 1 or 2. Hi,
I'm
CD.
disconnected from the copium, but like I keep up with Valve because you know I use Steam every single day. Steam, Valve doesn't have a great track record with stuff like this.
High Ground, aka Concord 2.0. Now, I don't expect it to be as bad as Concord. I expect it to be like Maybe Smite.
It'll stick around.
Maybe Paladins, where like it's a thing, it's got its following. It'll probably even be profitable and make money. I just don't expect it to like be the next Overwatch. Replace Marvel Rivals. I don't expect it to be like a game that you hear in everyday conversation. It's gonna be something that like you hear like once a month and you're like, oh yeah, that's a thing. I remember everyone talking about Titanfall 2. They tricked us. Titanfall 3 Hope and yet again stole from me. Stopping by real quick. Hope your walk has been going well today. It's been good, XDD. It's been good. Valve counting the 3 any percent challenge failed like Deadlock. Yeah, kind of like Deadlock. Marvel
Deadlock
Rivals.
is another thing in the same vein as like CSGO or Dota 2, where it's going to be a lot more on cosmetics than people actually playing the game.
Mm-hmm. I would say those two I expect to be much bigger than Highguard. I think Dota 2... What was the other one you said?
Like CSGO, or no, CS2 now. I keep forgetting they're in the second one.
I think those are kind of big.
But they're decently big, but like everyone knows, there's a lot of people that gamble or bots that are farming for cases. I think if all that got shaved off, those numbers would plummet.
Marvel Rivals is designed for casual play, even though it has a ranked game mode. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I want to have more ginger snap cookies. I want to go open that tin and just eat more. Those things are so good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's a money-making thing. Not a lot of people play CS anymore for the game itself. Like we have Bids who openly complains about how no one wants to play it. Everyone just wants cases.
Yeah. Can't hate on CS. I sold my guns and bought all my base stations with the proceeds. Casual FPS is tough for me to swallow, except for Splatoon. What's funny about Splatoon is that it actually had, like... It was set up to have a good pro scene. Like, it has good mechanics. It has a good, like... skill progression. It just looks goofy in, like, Nintendo. But it was like...
It's only on Switch.
Yeah, it's also
That's
only
the
on
big
Switch.
thing Concord had a problem with. It's only on PS5, which this console generation has not done well at all.
Splatoon actually was starting to have like a good pro scene, and Nintendo just killed it. Yeah, they have MR and ranked as well, and SPM. What does SPM stand for again?
Skill-based matchmaking.
Oh, okay.
The thing that COD players hate.
Do they really?
Yes, they throw a fit every single time.
Why?
Because they want easy matches.
That's crazy.
That's why a lot of them like got onto Battlefield 6, which has no skill-based matchmaking because they do browser-based lobbies. And it's like, oh, I'm dumbstruing everyone, blah, blah, everyone sucks at this. Like, yeah, because most people play Battlefield 6, they don't really care for kills.
Huh.
BF6, like, you're playing for objective. They have, like, kill-based game modes, but I know those game modes usually tend to die off after a year.
Cairo, I love you too. I still want you to fall again and hurt your other hand. I want you to have a band-aid on both. Fuck you. Mwah. But I love you.
Oh, did you hear about the matchmaking that Arc Raiders has?
No.
So, they have two separate lobbies. One will be like just basically the pacifist lobby. You usually don't kill people, you tend to work with people, blah blah blah. And then the other lobby, do you shoot first a lot? You're gonna gradually go to those lobbies.
Okay.
So the people that tend to complain like, oh, my lobbies are so aggro, blah blah blah. You probably aggro yourself.
Yeah.
Because my lobbies are like Care Bear are us.
Yeah.
Really peaceful.
That's awesome. It's like, even outside of ranked, you're ranked. BF6 based. So no SPM is banned quick play because it's just another ranked game mode. Hi, Kyo. Yes, what the fuck? What the heck? You saw how much blood there was? Oh, there was like no blood. there was like a little bit. Crazy
Also a
Santa
hand
dreams.
wound. There's gonna be a lot of blood up front, and then it stops.
You hear that, Cairo? He wants you to fall from it. He already has. I'm on my 3rd band-aid already. Oh, fucking based on our creators. I like that. Cease the injuries. I said with a hairline fracture in my wrist. Imagine having good aim, dead. Hi, how's you? Hi. We're good. We're having a beach day, Keo. We had a new beach video for the first time in like a fucking year. So that felt really good. More beach videos for the pool. I need more. I need to do a Black Desert Online beach video. I am not excited for that one. I need... With the walking videos, next is Minecraft. And then there's also the BDO beach video. I'm probably going to drag my feet with the BDO one for a long time. Because I just don't want to get on fucking Black Desert Online just to do a beach video. I have to do a lot of, like, investigation for it. I'm just, ugh. I think the problem I have with skill-based matchmaking is if you are perfectly ranked, you'll alternate winning, then losing a match. Heck yeah. Just in theory. Ideally, you're at like a 50% win rate, which I'm okay with. Because I don't want to have like a 90% win rate. If I have a 90% win rate, that means someone else has a 10% win rate. And that doesn't seem fun for them. If I have a 90% win rate, maybe 9 other people have like a 40% win rate, right? Like it's for the health of the game, it's good when players have a 50% win rate. What you need is, hi Oku. Sent you a DM kind of graphics, so watch at your own discretion. Okay. What you need is to enjoy the game whether you win or lose, right? When you play League of Legends, you should enjoy the...
Seven seconds of fun rule.
Mm-hmm.
Did it have like a repeatable 7 seconds that you just enjoy all the time? Good game.
Mm-hmm. Do you enjoy the laning phase? Do you enjoy, you know, the objective, like, mind games? Do you enjoy, like, hunting for people and catching them out and, you know, setting up a big moment for your team? Do you enjoy the team fighting, right? If you can walk away from something like a team fight, like, going, oh, man, that was crazy. I could have done this better. We might have won if I did this. Or, if you're the type of person playing League of Legends that, like, you know, you lose a team fight and you're just fucking slamming your desk and going, fuck! Yeah, I don't know about that one. If you're getting angry at the game, especially when you lose, I feel like maybe you shouldn't be playing the game. I'm not saying never get angry at games. Tekken would make me death slam. You know, I've gotten angry at games, right? If I have a teammate that's just a fucking head ass, I can get angry at that. Granted, you know, it's very easy to still have fun with the game because I'm not going to see them again. I'm going to block them, and then League of Legends is going to go, okay, literally keep these two separated. So it's like, less of an issue. Bits is right, flat chests don't need support. The biggest problem I think is that too many guns in BF6 are just ass cheeks. Want to do it over my break? I have a fast ass horse. I can do recon with you and call. I'm not really planning any specific time. I'm just, you know, I need to do it. I imagine I will be running around on my own for a character. And then once I actually get to recording, I'll be like, okay, somebody with BDO help me. It's me. I have the 10 win rate. Sent you a DM kind of graphic. I got my dream horse through blood, sweat, and tears. One thing what games do now is load in shitty bots. So everyone has an 80% win rate. Some games do. I don't think League of Legends does. I don't know. I typically don't get into... There's not many games I'm into that they could replace players with bots. League of Legends absolutely could, but they're not doing it, thankfully. But like War Thunder, you know, I hear...
don't really play shooters either.
Yeah. I know War Thunder has some bots in it.
Usually they'll put bots in like lower MMR lobbies. Just be like, okay, you can win, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
If you play enough like Fortnite, you get your MMR up. The bots disappear.
I'm kind of okay with that. I kind of like that
Yeah.
system.
So like if you be like, oh, I have bots in Fortnite, either you don't play enough or you suck. Like, sorry.
Dota 2 does load in bots, which is honestly super nice. Aram Enjoyers Unite. I asked Wolf yesterday because Wolf plays League, and I was like, "Do you play Aram?" And he's like, "No, absolutely never." I was like, "Damn, okay." And me mentioning Aram, his crew just swarmed up behind him and was like, "Aram? Are we playing Aram? Did somebody say Aram?" And he was like, "Oh, look at what you've done, Yulind." Tech won't make me Death Slam. I no longer play games that make me Death Slam. It's not an addiction. Don't say anymore. I already understand. Bits is right. Flat chests don't need support. They are lucky like that. Street Fighter V was the last time I was Death Slamming. Fuck one-sided rollback. God, that's so fair.
So what one-sided rollback is? Rollback usually has like a sync, so it keeps both players together. But if you're dropping frames, the other player has to like try to keep up with it. Like, so that's the sync part. Street Fighter V didn't have a sync, so if you were dropping frames, the other person would like just not have those frames to try to like keep up with each other, and you would just sometimes just be a full like 2 seconds behind the fight. So you're getting hit, and you're like, oh, what the fuck am I getting hit by? Oh, because it's not showing up for you because those frames are missing.
That sucks. God, that's so fair.
So fucking mad.
Oh, watching me feel that way, just chilled on it. Literally, the reason I don't play competitive games, I go from chilling to hyper toxic way too fast. We're doing it over my break then, so you can't procrastinate. Now we're not doing it. I'll be the top of your Dota 2 loads and bots, which is honestly super nice. Yeah, it's really good in Fort. You can lose a player and still not give a lane up. Sometimes I wish there had been bots on some of my teams. Yup. For a new person, your first like 3 matches are all bots. And any other squad with a brand new player. Is this in certain modes or... Good morning. Hi, Phil. Yeah, it's like that for new seasons too. So it's nice to knock off the rust. Because in my games, they turn into controllable heroes by the rest of the team rather than bots. Hi, Comey. I just play unranked draft turbo though. Vibe check, mother. Do you know how to put in a bra? Put on a bra? Absolutely not. Literally teleportation with one-sided rollback. Also, Yulind, I think I was lied to. Your package was supposed to come today. Hi, Ewo. My package? Oh no, what have you sent? Hello, Ewo. I can't have fun with competitive games because my mental isn't strong enough to cope with making mistakes. Hi, Yulind's Cass. I have a DM from Cass Global because I messaged her this morning. Hi, Dino Zoomies. Just want to drop by about to hop in and check on the game. I consider coming back. Okay. I DM'd her this morning, Global. And I was like, I sent her a Plastic Man meme. And I said, consider this a fucking threat. You're on thin ice. And she's gotten back to me. Here, you know what? I'm going to look at it right now. We've already gone over holidays. I can look at it right now. And she put, excuse me, with a question mark. So now I send to her, oh, my bad, Cass. Wrong chat. Looking forward to... Oh, I missed it. World Hop tonight. I should do a thumbs up, right? I'll do a thumbs up. Teehee. Hi, Yulind's Cass. Wait, you're saying hi to Cairo? I tripped in my hand and knee opened and my chest hurts. Heck you, Cairo. Wow, error. Wow. So Cairo slips on ice today and cuts his hand open. And then you're just like, oh my god, look at all this attention that Cairo's getting. I'm going to one-up him. So I tripped and cut my knee and my hand. Wow, error. That's...
That was the kind of kid he bullied in school.
Happy Friday, cuties. I respect your choice, Cairo. Don't steal my bit, buddy. Thank God it's Friday. Get me out of work immediately. I'm not sure. I also only play unranked, and it's whenever I play abandons. Whenever a player abandons. Yulind Cairo's making fun of me hurting. Yeah, I am too. He types like an old man. I'm in VR. Fuck you. Their bots are famously very, very sophisticated and have demonstrated the ability to beat most humans, but they have different skill levels. That feeling as I say that it's not out for delivery. Holy moly. Oh, it's now out for delivery. Okay. Should have complained earlier, Cairo. What the heck? Hi, Global. Motherfucker. How the fuck would I know? Very much same, but at least I have coffee. Cuddles would fix me. Imagine not getting bullied for being weird camping me. Come here. Yeah, we, in League of Legends, they have bots. They have different skill level bots. Their bots are pretty good. At the highest level, the bots are just like task computers. They are like better than humans and can do combos and things better than humans. Now, you can still beat them if you know exactly what you're doing. And there's a little bit of like, oh, it's a bot, so it's going to do this. You can predict them. But there was a lot of like...
AI.
Huh?
You can manipulate the AI.
There was a lot of like... Okay. Anibot. Anibot in particular is a champion that has an instant cast. Every fourth spell she does, the next spell she hits with will stun. And she has one that is like essentially hit scan. It is a cone in front of her. And so this bot, it would calculate how much health does they have, how much resistances do they have. Will all of my spells hit them? And so this bot, if it passed the calculation, it's like, yep, my full combo kills. It would just start walking toward you. And when it got close enough, which it didn't look close enough, it looked very far, it would flash and do the cone and hit you with the tip of it so it'd stun you. And then they would just hit you with all the other spells easily. But it was like, it was so fast and instant because of tool assisted, right? That it was just like, it was horrifying. And like, this bot would also wait in bushes. It would also like, towards the late game, it would wait in a bush for like, 30 seconds. And if you walked through that bush, you would just die because it would drop all of its spells in like 1/100th of a second. And it was just, the thing was fucking horrifying. But like, you could beat it, right? You could outpoke it. You could, oh, I know it's going to do this, so I'm going to counter it. But Anibot in particular was horrifying. Better than Anibot, the actual player. Very much same, but at least I have coffee. Cuddles would fix me. We played Peak yesterday, so we were going to play... we were going to finish Stormblood. But as Cairo was getting ready, I had been watching Wolf. Wolf was playing Elden Ring, and then one of their friends came up and was like, Wolf never plays games with me, whoo! And Wolf was like, are you challenging me? Let's go right now, let's play Peak, get on Peak, let's play Peak right now! And I was like, I mean, the timing just really works out. Cairo, do you want to play Peak with Wolf? And Cairo was like, oh, that sounds fun. Wolf, do you want to knock together stream Peak? Yulind's begging me in my ear to play Peak with you. And I'm like, this fucking guy. We went and played Peak. We did one run. We were thinking about doing a second, but then Wolf was going to go do something else. And we were just like, yeah, you know, one run with Peak kind of just feels good. I'm never as interested in the second run. We had Ish with us. We had Hobbit with us for their first time.
I was the sacrificial lamb.
Those Murlocs are huge. They are in... What zone is this? I think this is High Mountain. Yeah, this must be High Mountain. Risk was fun as fuck.
I need to learn risk more because I feel like damage
Wait.
drop-off is a really common problem.
Wait, say that again?
I need to learn risk more because I feel like damage drop-off is a really common problem.
We did not have Ish for Peak. Peak, I didn't die once. I actually had a good run. I thought I was going to die on the second stage. On the second stage.
This is Zuna.
This is a Zuna?
Because you can see Dalaran in front of you.
I just figured it was a weird angle of High Mountain. Yeah. Yeah, no, it could be. Well, it is. Just it is.
Yeah, because we just walked through Valsara.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Hi, Hamburger. Nice fit. It's our beach outfit. We could be more beach, but, I don't know. I really like the other parts. I really like the jacket and the shorts. The shorts is probably why I picked this outfit. I wish I'd gotten better RNG on monk items, though. Good lord, hi. Hi, honey boo. Oh my. Risk, when it comes to Risk of Rain damage drop-off, typically what it means is you're going too slow. Typically it means you are taking too long on each stage, which kind of just happens on
Every time I
co-op.
play with people, it's too slow.
Yes.
The only time I go fast is if I'm playing by myself.
That's just how it is. When you're playing with in co-op, unless you're like really in sync, it's almost always too slow. And you can still manage, right? You know, we were at a point where we were still tanky and we were kind of covering each other. So like most of our runs, somebody died at some point before the end, but like not all of us died. The only
second run, I don't know if I lived a single round.
When I play with Core, we can play on Monsoon together and like we go really fast. It's like, okay, do you have 3 items? I'm hitting the portal. We're hitting it at like 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Rounds go really fast, and it's that's why I was so like, I really like Simulacrum. We love Simulacrum because we've just not been able to keep somebody at that pace that's like a first time or a new player joining us. Simulacrum has always been like it slows us down. Okay, I'm looking at your name. It looks like anime and animal combined, but I'm like, no, that's not right. Lanimimal? That's a fun, like, rolling off the tongue thing. Hi. Tell me how you want me to say your name. Hi, oh my. Gives the vibe of raw around you, but with those shorts or a low-cut shirt. You played Crab Champions at all? I have not played it. I have watched Spacefish and Smug Little Bug play it a ton. I think Foss has also played it a bit. I myself have never played it. It kind of looks like sillier Risk of Rain, so I'm like, why would I play this when I could just play Risk of Rain? And it's one of those, like, I bet there's value in it. I bet it's like, it's more than just silly version of Risk of Rain. It probably has some really cool stuff in it. I just have that negative impression in my head of it. Also, we're at 5 miles. So when this video is done, we will be finished walking. I'm not much of a roguelike gamer. I just really like Risk of Rain. Both of the streamers I had been lurking in are no longer streaming. It's a silly risk of rain, but it's still insanely fun. Hell yeah. You sound a lot like Styropyro but a bit more curly. Now I need to look up Styropyro. I'm being stolen away for an office Christmas party. I've already asked if there is alcohol and they said no. Have a good rest of your walking out. Bye-bye. Bye, Heels. I hope your party goes fast. Or it's just a really fun time.
About the midday party, I don't think you should be asking for alcohol.
I mean, that could just be like a bit they're doing, right?
I mean, if it was Blizzard, it'd be midday alcohol, right?
True. Hobbit, stop judging me. Just live up to it that it's a bit
I'm
heel.
not judging you. It's like you're basically telling your coworkers, like, yeah, you guys are the only reason why I'm not a day drinker. Hey there, Ish. Just letting you know. For the office today, we brought in Taco Cabana. Is there alcohol? Jesus, Ish. just make it a bit like if there's any food related thing at the office, is there alcohol? Yes, we got mulled wine just for you.
I mean, is it a bit? If I mean it. Can we get a fit check in both modes of the model? What do you mean both modes? God, I would weep tears of joy. Oh, so like jacket and shorts off and you want to see like from the front? The one with the jacket and shorts and without? It better be socially acceptable to get a drink at my Christmas dinner. I'm going to crash out. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. I hope it goes fast. A 360. I can show you the front real quick. We're also like...
Kyra, you work for the government. There's no way you're going to be allowed to have alcohol there.
Here's the thing, Hamburger. We've got like 2 minutes left on the video. So I'm about to like change cameras and setting entirely. So if you wait like 2 minutes, you'll get a better look. Question mark? Yeah. Okay. Skill weight.
Are you contracted to work through the government?
Can you take off the jacket and shorts? Those colors on them in specific really offend me. My bad, Oku. I'd never want to offend you.
Yeah, contractor is still working for the government.
Civilian contractor. Emphasis on civilian. Yippee! Okay, I'm offended again. Felt. This beach wasn't very fun and cozy either. No, this beach is awful. This beach is like full of demons and fire. It's got a cool
There's
view of
smell
the.
everywhere. It's kind of burny.
Yeah, this feels like a beach just because it's by the water.
It's got a cool view of the world's biggest bug zapper though, so that's neat, right? Average Yulind beach. We're like there. We're like at the end. What are we at? 5.2 miles? Hi, Foss. Yulind, you're Yulind. Oh my god, Foss. I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
The first time message of the day, yes.
Oh. If you didn't have such a bigoted perspective on them, you'd realize this is actually a huge party. And they're having a lot of fun. They're killing people! Fix that, boss. I thought it was the meanest insult I could think of.
I think you need to work on your insult.
You keep taking us on such dangerous beach dates. All these video games have fucking dangerous beaches. No, they're not. They're enjoying the atmosphere and standing around minding their own business at the party. No, they are actively attacking the, oh god, what is it? What is the, I mean, it's Vindicator's point, but what is the, like, reputation, the faction? We're done. We're done walking. 5.3 miles. And it goes into Kalimdor beaches. Ugh. Okay. I think my tracking is a little off.
You had that old Mian lead most of the time.
Yeah. I fixed it like once or twice, but... Okay, pause this. Come over here. Turn this on. Where am I? Where does the thing actually think it is? Yeah, it kind of looks nice enough. So many beaches. I thought it froze for a second. I was like, really? This just froze after hitting play? Nice job, Yuli. Good job. I can't believe this guy had 0 incline on a beach day. I did. Nobody gave me incline. Okay. You want to see the fit? You want to see it closer? This is it with everything on. I think the shoes are the best part. People really like the shoes. They, Do I have something to, like, hold on to? I actually don't know what the bottom of them look like. Ugh. But the cool thing about them is that they're, like, just open. They just, like, are held together by the shoelaces. Ugh. Thick thighs are my demise. And this is my plea. Stay on this base. Oku, have you not seen the other one? Have you not seen the other base? I can't believe this guy had 0 incline. Also check out Cyberpower. I'm kind of going to. I'm kind of like interested to based on curiosity.
I think the other base. I don't think the ass is that good. Miltina ass is also really good, so it's hard to compete.
We'll see. I'm gonna try it out. This is the I definitely have a little bit of a fucking weird lean going on right now. This is it without the stuff on. Lois, spin around. This butt is increased. This butt is 1.1 bone value, which isn't as big as other people's, but...
Yeah, mine is like 1.25.
Spin around, cat. I don't know, 1.1 felt nice. For how, like, small I am, I didn't want to be, like... I don't know. I liked 1.1. Dang, bigger than mine. Shut the fuck up, Oku. You do not have smaller than 1.1. Put it higher. I need to change my trackers. So I'm gonna go over to this thing again. This is good. Don't become Bubble Buttland. I don't intend to. That is already Bubble Buttland. No, there's people with much fucking huger asses than mine. And they look great. They're just not what I want. It only works really big. When they fat birches. I want to take a picture of that. Fat birches is really funny to me. Put it higher for shits and giggles. Maybe one day. Maybe one stream. Maybe if there's a particular day that's like really funny for joke stuff, right? Good autocorrector. It's an awesome autocorrect.
Think about what comes after or what comes before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
I return.
And you might think,
We fixed the walking thing. Did I? 5.3. I didn't fix the title yet. Um. 5.3 miles. And now we rest. Done. We are going to... could we stay here? There wasn't really like a nice lounge area, I don't think.
Like a traditional Japanese house.
I think they
there's a
really just
couch.
wanted to show off the with the wave prefab. I have an idea. I'm gonna try
Good
staying.
luck, Goku.
You know, I'm upgrading my Mobo and CPU tonight, so surely I'm going to be on tonight with a huge performance boost and not troubleshooting me fucking up my setup and ruining everything. Oku, do you have somebody to, like, be on Discord with your phone and just, like, watching you on video to just, like, talking you through it? Not that you need it, but just a second set of eyes and somebody running through the checklist is extremely nice to have and be like, hey, don't forget this. Don't forget motherboard studs to like keep the motherboard off the metal of the case.
I'm sure hardware wise would be fine. It's more like software, the BIOS, all that.
I have a go-to, yeah. Less of a go-to, more of just like a buddy system thing is what I like. 9800 X3D, yes sir, base. I want to try staying in this world. How deep do our rocks go here? I want to sit on this rock here. I need a drink.
Yeah, this is the one with like the underwater temple.
Senril said to go underwater earlier, and I was like, I don't want to go underwater. But
Yeah, you are like the worst person. Is there like a mana ray just stuck here? I don't know, it disappeared.
No, I see like
Oh,
a
there it
shadow
is.
of it. Huh. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, leg? Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Well, I left my camera over there.
What am I doing? What?
What have you done?
It's broken.
What's broken?
I don't know why I'm in the sky.
Oh, you know, I remember seeing Haxie go up there a few times, and I was like, what is she doing? Can you check Starfire out now? Because you do sound like him. Not right now. I will check him out, like, probably tonight, and I'll probably put a note in it, like, what the fuck, I do sound like them. I got stuck in rafting, I had to leave. That's so funny. Back up they go.
Yeah, I am gonna have to.
Good luck. Is there something special going on tonight? No, it's just Friday night, drinking night and stuff. People get on to drink on Fridays. I wouldn't say anything special is happening. But like, it's an every Friday thing for a lot of people. Now me having to rebuild my PC like 4 times. You, Gana, as well as Non-Dairy. Non-Dairy has had to rebuild their PC like 5 times, and like, it's finally done. I'm excited to see them this weekend. Sucks. If it's just a mobile and CPU upgrade, you should only need to change drivers for software. Nothing else should be a problem. Yulind, would you ever get a dog if you were living alone? Nope. I would very specifically not have a dog if I was living alone. I like my parents' dog, Jasmine. I love her to death. I get along. She's a very good girl. But like, I don't like having to take care of something. I don't like especially dogs. I don't like how needy they can be. You know how I showed you the metal pushing world? There's a skill in there that lets you get a percentage of other people's stuff. And I got so many rewards from being in a Cap JP lobby that I had to use an auto clicker to spend it all. It always amazes me seeing my cat dead asleep on my bed, and then hearing the what emote is that? Tink 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 of food going into her bowl, and the actual light speed reaction from A to B. Dude, I love those videos of like, pets on an auto feeder and they hear the noise and they just become fucking missiles. I got stuck in a thing, I had to leave. It's why I left. Yeah. You know why I wouldn't get any animal? Because I'm not an animal person. Every animal loves me, and I like interacting with animals. I like hugging them. I like cuddling them. I like, sometimes playing fetch with them. But like, I don't like the responsibility of keeping it alive. I really don't like having to not deal with the animal when it wants to play and I'm like, I'm busy right now, right? I feel bad when it's like I'm playing League of Legends or something right now. I'm playing Monster Hunter with my friends, and an animal's like, I'm so full of energy, take me on a walk, please. And I'm like, no, there's things I'd rather do right now. And I feel like bad, it's like, oh, this sucks, this animal is dependent on me taking care of it right now. You would love Murphy? Not all animals love you.
I bet Murphy would love him, though.
Murphy would not love me. I'm not a trans girl. I bet I could domesticate a moose. I bet I could 100% domesticate a moose. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I could do that. I could domesticate a moose. I just don't want to, I'd do it to prove it, but, I just don't really want to. I had to rebuild like 3 times while actually building it, and in total maybe 20 times. Look respectfully. I don't think I would either. I wouldn't opt into extra work when there's enough shit I got to deal with. You would love Mercy. You want to play fetch maybe once or twice a week, and I throw it 3 times and he's satisfied? My cat's smacking my back or arm whenever I'm on a meeting and talking to someone else. That isn't her. So Murphy only likes trans girls? That's what as I understand it. But I don't know. I like teasing Cairo about Murphy. I'd probably get along great with Murphy. They sound not sweet, but they sound fun. What happened even? My ex really, really wanted both of these dogs, then ditched them. And I do love them both, which time... Oh, that sucks. That's... Grr. People ditching animals is grr. Which time, lol? I don't know either. He has humped every MTF girl that has come into my apartment. He's a little chaser. If I visit Cairo and he humps my leg and you look at me and go, you know what this means? I'm punching you. I'm like breaking your jaw with a punch so hard to your chin, okay? I just want you to know that. If you make any egg or like coming out jokes, he humped Asuka too. Just FYI. Okay. Yeah, I remember when he would be mad about other people leaving dogs at the pound. Then ta-da. Incredible. Was it like... Octal, did they at least feel bad about it? And they're just like, where I'm going, I can't take them. Please don't get rid of them. Please give them a good home. Or was it just like, I'm out by and they left the dogs? Because... if it's the second one where it's like, I'm out by and I left the dogs, but they used to be upset about people, leaving animals at the pound. I feel like that's a bit of forcing themselves to be personality A to impress people and make things go right. And then once they're like, oh, I don't really care about these people anymore, I'm leaving, then it's like less so personality B and more so like personality 0, the real personality. Either way, that fucking stinks. I didn't go through all my notes. We went over the game trailers, but there was also the Steam sales. Oh, I also forgot the temple. I want to go see the temple real quick. Pins 2. Mask. Show the world. Anchor. Default. Okay, flying. So this is me here. If you go down into the water, there's a temple there. Oh, I can't go that far. Oh, it's like, I see it down there.
It's a little bit of ways down there.
I see it. I would have thought this was a swimming world, but...
It does have the swimming prefab in it.
I think a bit of both. They just left the States one day. And we're like, take care of them, please. I can't take them on the plane. Enable the dolly. It just gives you more camera distance. The dolly is VRChat Plus only, though, right? I don't have VRChat Plus right now. I really should just subscribe, but I'm so lazy with it. I don't have to use Xiaomi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I think the real play... Can you use the drone through the Steam camera or no? I would think no. Forgot about that. I turn on and get giantess pics. Incredible. Steam sales. Of the games that I had on my wish list, Icarus is 90% off. Wild Hearts is 90% off. Tectonica is 84% off. Return to Moria is 50% off. Voyagers of Nera is 34% off. And Little Rocket Lab is 25% off. Those are the ones on my wish list that I was looking at. Icarus. I don't remember anything about this game. Is it good? Like, has anybody played Icarus? It's been on my wish list for a while.
Rust-alike?
Oh.
I think it's more single player. It's not multiplayer though.
It's 90% off right
it's definitely multiplayer.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's 90% off right now. I forget what I didn't write down what its actual price is at, but it's one of the like super big sales. The drone on stream would be awesome. You have to be able to. I've seen people do recordings with the drone in VRChat, but I don't know if that's just part of it. Did you see that Blue Archive fans crashed out about a sponsored stream, Yulind? Where they made Sea-Dog was going to be part of it since it was anti-lolly? Since he was anti-lolly? I did see that, because
Archive in general is a problem.
I did see that, the Trash Taste forums, or subreddit, not forums, the Trash Taste subreddit was talking about the canceled collab. They have a lot of people that really don't like them, which is kind of incredible to me. Hi, Scriggles. It's kind of incredible to me because, like, for the most part, they're pretty all right. You know, their most grievances are, I don't like this thing, right? And like, there's so much worse out there. Yulind, I love it.
Some of their takes are a little out there.
Head ass for sure. Right? They have
It
some.
doesn't have either. The Sea Dog is like relatively normal, so his takes are more sane than some of the community's takes are, and some of the community are like, they're anime fans.
Right, but like any of their takes are like, it's like, I don't like this thing, right? Not even like, I don't like this, and you know, anybody who does like it is a red flag, and you know, avoid them. But like, I don't like this thing. I never hear them like actively condemn something unless it's like a literal crime. I don't know. I feel like there's people out there that would be like much more your enemy, and to go after those three it's just odd to me. Actual Epstein Island community, Yulind, I love it. Hi Scriggle, hi Scriggle Wave. From my recollection, people just don't jive with them because they just have service level takes on stuff. They partially watch and push it out to the masses or something, but I don't know, I don't watch any of them. For the first 200...
they're all very vanilla.
I watch clips of Sea Dog that come up on my feed. For the first 200 episodes of Trash Chase, or maybe it was 100, I don't remember. I was a big Trash Chase fan, and I would watch them every Friday. When I started streaming, it was one of those things that was like, damn, I need more time in my life. I guess this is getting cut out. And so I have not watched Trash Chase like a full episode in like 2.5 years. I don't know, I liked all of them. Initially, I started watching because Garnt was the anime man. Or, well, technically Giguk, not the anime man. But, you know, I'd seen a lot of his anime stuff. Hi, Dee Dee. When I watched, initially I was like, oh, this Sea Dog guy is so, you know, devil's advocate. He's so antagonistic. I like him the least. And Joey's funny. And then I remember, it was like 10, maybe 12 episodes in. I remember Sea Dog had a take that was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense to me, and that's like a real take. That's like a, hey, jokes aside, be a good person and have empathy with this. And that's when I was like, I'm paying attention to what this guy is saying a lot more now. Now, granted, he does do some head-ass things. Like, he's like, I don't like JRPGs because I skip cutscenes. I'm gonna stab you, man. The cutscenes are like the part of the JRPG. Oh.
The thing is, that's actually really common.
I know. I mean, they're all super mainstream, yeah, super normie. That's why they're popular. I only watch clips of Sea Dog when they come up on my feed. Planet is good. Mars of Destruction is bad. Wow, and water is wet. Water's not wet, though. I like it when they don't talk about anime or video games. To be fair, if I'm consuming online content from a creator that specializes in a thing, I'm going to roll my eyes at a person who is going to put out a lot of content on that thing I like, but actually know very surface level shit on the thing. Yeah. I remember they like rated the top games of all time, and not a single one of them had played or knew anything about Red Dead Redemption 2. And that's when I clicked off the vid and haven't watched since. Yeah. There's definitely a bit of like, when they rank things, I have seen them give like real in-depth takes on a few things, but like the vast majority of things, it's surface level. I like their specials where they're trying something and they're like, this was fun, this was a great thing. I like it when they're like giving their in-depth knowledge on stuff, but like, yeah, there's a lot of surface level shit that's like, okay, dude. Because then it's like, damn, thanks for telling me about things that I figured out 15 minutes into doing thing, and the other 500,000 people who watched it and didn't bother going deeper than even you did. It's like when people make videos about VR chat. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched them in a while. I think they're all good people. I really, really like Sea Dog and the the IDF donations he does with Mousy. You know, it's really hard to dislike somebody in my eyes who does something really, really cool like that. And so,
You might want to say the full thing, yeah.
IDF? Guys, it's not Israeli Defense Fund. It is the Immunodeficiency Foundation. Not IDF Domus. It is literally immunodeficiency.
It is the IDF, but just because of the day and age.
Did anybody actually think it was the Israeli?
I did for a second.
Israeli
And then I
Defense
remembered, oh yeah, Iron Mouse.
I did not. Israeli Defense Force is the thing people think of, Yulind. I thought you were baiting it as a joke. I thought about it. I said, it's the Immunodeficiency Foundation. The context is Iron Mouse, who has immune deficiency issues. And it's, you know, a donation that, like, I thought, like, I could lay into this and, you know, be like, it's crazy that they give to Israel like that, and I just can't believe they do that, right? And I thought about that. I was like, this is so obvious that of course that's not the thing, right? That's what I actually thought. I thought you were baiting it as a joke. I thought that too. Basalt Pillar. Hi, Serena. I didn't know of IDF, but since you mentioned it was a charity, I used context clues so to them donating to a good thing. Yo, what the fuck is this arm wrestling video? You need to fucking watch this right now. Right now? Oh, God. An arm wrestling video? I'm hesitant with an arm wrestling video, I'll tell you that. I just opened up Discord again. And Casa responded with a, I don't get paid enough. I don't want to watch it on stream. I don't want to watch it on stream, Oku. Steam sales. Those were all the ones. Watch it later. I'm gonna watch it right after I stream. What always happens, Oku, is that I raid out, I go get my cookie and a glass of milk, and then while I eat that, I kind of go through all my DMs, and then I take a shower if I need it. Does someone's arm get snapped in half? Based on the title, what's gonna happen is the guy's gonna talk mad shit at the start, and then he's gonna go, and then the guy who actually wins is just gonna go, dude. Hi.
You know, it's that time of year you could have a glass of eggnog instead.
I don't know that I've ever had eggnog, actually. I like my chocolate milk. I'm not giving that up. Of all the trailers or all the games that I had in my wish list, I'm definitely getting Tectonica. Tectonica being 84% off is fucking crazy to me. I might add some of those, like Return to Moria, to the one thing, Throne, because 50% off looks really nice. No Man's Sky was 60% off. There was a lot of other games like Nier Automata, and there was another really popular game, Hollow Knight, not Silksong, but Hollow Knight. Those were both like really big sales as well. I liked your bikini. Thank you. I'm also happy with it. Sounds like you don't need to watch it anymore. Well, I haven't watched it. I don't know if that's what happens. That's just me guessing. Eggnog is like milk and eggs. It's the two things your diet consists of. You'll probably love it. Probably. Yeah, no. The Steam sales. There's definitely a few things I'm going to get. As for my notes, we did peek. There was a cannon glitch I didn't know about that they tried, where they face the pillar or the cannon going straight up. You put a backpack in it and then you get it in launch. And somebody went to the fucking moon with that. Like, I'm pretty sure they just were waiting up there for us to catch up to them because it launched them so high. And then I think Cairo tried it, but he didn't know to put his backpack in. Cairo, did you immediately go into the lava and die?
No, so we got launched into lava the first time, lived that one. And then I launched 2 other people, and then I launched Cairo.
Okay.
And then I tried launching myself, but the lava came up too quick, and I died.
Oh no. Yeah, I did too. I was like the first one on the top because it shot me up so far. Bikini is nice. I may be ping-ponging around streams because lack of attention. That's fine, that's fine. No, it's just a dude who would not listen to the ref and being overly aggressive for 2 minutes straight, and then he loses it. I've seen this. I might have seen this video, Oku. If this is from like a year ago, I've seen a ref just like full on like punch one of the contestants because he would not like. He kept like bouncing around and like grabbing the other person's side, and the ref is like, no, here, and he keeps like just not listening. I wonder if it's the same video. Now I want to watch it to find out. Peak was fun. Risk of Rain, like that, but no one gets punched out. Okay. Risk of Rain, I did Chef at first. I'm not a good Chef player. I like Chef. I don't know where Chef's damage comes from. And then the second run, I did Operator, but I eventually just turned into the Heretic. With the Heretic, I grabbed the Light Flux Pauldrons that shits on your attack speed, but halves your cooldowns. And so my secondary had like a 2-second cooldown, and because I had a lot of equipment cables or whatever, I forget what it is, I had like 4 stacks of my secondary, so I could just like literally run up to an elite and just drop all these tornadoes, and I had a shrimp, and so you would just hear like a machine gun of this weird like hollow plastic pinging sound. And I think I was like, what the fuck am I hearing? I was like, that's me. And I was just stacking up things. And then I had the Heretic detonate. And it was just like, all right, I'm actually doing damage with this. And then being the Heretic, I was so crazy tanky. I was just standing next to Mithrix when we were fighting him. PoE 2. Oku. I've actually been having a lot of fun with Path of Exile 2. I'm playing the new Druid, and I'm doing a build that has... It's a minion druid. I have 11 fucking wolves. I've got the fucking wolf pack, and they do all the work for me. Druid is good, yappers. Druid is fun. I have 2 stories for you guys. Both of them are funny. You figured it out? Yeah, it really struggled before I got double slash. You get double slash at 22. And it's miserable before then. But once you have double slash, it really pops off. The first story. So Joe Rogan, he was doing a podcast with someone recently, and he starts talking about AI. And he's like, hits cigar. Have you been hearing this AI music? It's not supposed to have soul. It's not supposed to be creative, but some of it's kind of good. I kind of like this AI music. And the person he's talking to just fucks with him and roasts him so hard. And she goes, yeah, man, some of the AI music is pretty good. The podcast, too. I'm really liking a lot of AI podcasts. It cuts out a lot of the, like, filler of just these, standard podcasters. And Joe Rogan, the podcaster, He like leans back and goes, ooh, nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about AI podcasts. And it's like, you dumb motherfucker. You dumb fucking horse. You cannot sit there and be like, oh, I like AI music, and then not like AI podcasts. It's very much a like, dude, she threw it back on him so fucking hard, and you see him shift uncomfortably. You see him like leaning forward, leaning into it, and then just, I don't know about that. I don't know about AI podcasts. That sounds a little, maybe not those. Threw it back. Shut the fuck up, Oku. Watching Joe Rogan just like say some stupid shit and immediately get it thrown on him. I enjoyed that. Oh, there's a Google service that you can feed a bunch of links and it turns into a podcast talking about the content. It's fine. Some AI music does sound pretty okay. I use it for overly technical content, which is really concerning. I mean, that's just how it is, right? There's no like good will always win. There's no well, you guys know how I'm fucking atheist / agnostic. There's no higher power that makes justice right. And so when it comes to AI, oh, hi, Stalking. When it comes to AI, there's nothing that's like good will always triumph. You know, the hardworking artist will always be rewarded. There's so many artists who make just the most incredible things that die unknown and maybe get discovered later or never at all. With AI, you know, it gets to the point like we've started seeing it with AI images. Some of it's just good. And you don't want to like it because, you know, you want to appreciate the hard work that an artist put into it. But some of it just does look good. And with podcasts, with music, it's going to happen. Even if it's good, I want to not like it because I want an artist to get paid. But Yulind, stop looking at my screen. Thank you, Stalking. I really appreciate that. I hope you had a good stream today. Mwah. I had a fun beach day. And it's not over yet. I'm actually really happy with sitting here in the water like this. I'm really happy with, like, sitting on this rock. I think this looks really fucking cool. You can't quantify soul. Soul Invasion, hello. I saw there's some new bill to slow down AI-specific data center construction, but I really think there's no slowing it down. The cat's out of the bag. How was your walk today? Or today's just a beach episode? Today was a beach episode. We did 5.3 miles. It was nice and comfy. I didn't have any incline. Not that I dislike incline, but, you know, it's nice to have a chill day every now and then. I think there should be regulation for AI. Granted, I don't think they can stop it. I think it's going to be something that it's going to happen. But I absolutely think there needs to be something done about the water and the energy consumption that AI data centers take up. I think we need to fucking deal with that because energy going up for everybody is a problem.
They're pushing for a moratorium on new data centers, so they're trying to do something.
Mm-hmm. Pandora's
Is
box,
it enough? Will it happen? Who knows?
Mm-hmm. No regulation for the next 10
If
years.
there's literally not enough power, they won't be able to build them. There won't be any power for them.
Yeah, but like, are AI data centers going to be the first ones cut, or are people's homes going to be cut? Right? And that's
The AI centers. Our government makers are lazy and bought out, but they're not completely stupid.
I would like to think so, and I would expect it to be data centers to be cut out first before homes and stuff, but
I mean, just today, Mitt Romney is pushing for higher taxes on rich people.
oh god, really? Hell
So,
yeah.
like, when push comes to shove, they will do something. It's just, until then, probably not.
The other story.
Gotta give the masses bread and circus. If they don't get them, bad things happen.
The other story I saw, and this was more of like a funny TikTok video. There was a teacher at a cosmetology school, and so hairdressers, and she goes up to the students and she holds up a tape measure, and it's facing in a way that the numbers are facing the camera. The student cannot see the numbers at all, and she goes, "Show me what 2.5 inches is," because you know these are you know hairdressers, the people that cut your hair. They're supposed to know what 2.5 inches is because, you know, when you say 2 inches off the top, it's like, okay, I take this much. And they raise the tape measure amount, or, you know, the tape of some amount. And they go, I think this. And then, you know, it turns around and it's like, some of them are spot on. One of them was like, show me 6.5 inches. And the girl just raised it instantly. It was like literally on the line. She was like, damn, girl. And some of them were like, show me 3 inches. And they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the teacher's going, ooh. And they turn around, there's like, oh shit, I need to go practice that. Wonder if China is full speed ahead on AI data centers. China's also building a stupid, tracking. Stupid amount of new energy solar ATM. Yeah, China is massive on solar, massive on wind farms. And so like, hi Devil Gated. It's
They want to be self-sufficient. They rather not have to burn other people's fuel.
And like, we're very critical of China. A lot of people consider them like the enemy of the U.S. They do a lot of good things. I like what they're pushing with their sustainability. Why don't we do that? Why indeed? Why indeed? Oil. Yeah.
Well, and coal. We have a hard-on for coal.
Yeah. That was all my news stories. Peak, Risk of Rain, PoE 2, cosmetology students, and Joe Rogan praising AI music. And then just the game trailers recap and Steam sales. I love non-renewable resources. Gah. Okay. What time is it? 12:36? Who all is live today? I saw someone live that I was like, oh shit. I need to click this one. Where are we going today? Oh, okay. Easy target. Easy fucking target. We have our friend playing Outer Wilds. I hope you have a good rest, Yulind. Yulind is live. If you told me we were going to Venezuela to liberate the stores of E710, I would join in a heartbeat. I'm gonna breeze past that one Oku. I'm just like, oh god. We're going to Zenny. Thank you, Logitech. You type like an old man. It's in VR. Fuck you, Global. I'm still thinking about that. /raid. Zenith Val. Thanks for stream walking our way over. Cool, we got the right one. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5.3 miles. We had a fun beach day. We got the new video out. I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with how that one went. Bye you. Bye Wrath. It was fun playing Peak yesterday. Tonight I will be on Cora's stream. I think she's doing a stream. I haven't seen otherwise. It's possible it's canceled for holidays though, but we'll see. Bye Yulind. Other than that, thank you for keeping company. I love you. Bye. Ugh. My hip was like starting to be like, hey, don't sit like this.